So you could, yeah.
Welcome to the Wake and Bake.
It's that time.
Yeah, we're
Scobo,
live.
tell them something with your.
Tell them something. Good morning, rise and grind. It's that time again for Wake and Bake with the Groskies. I'm Skilbo One. The panel is assembled. I am rolling up some GG4. I hope that you guys are smoking right along with us. Good morning.
Excitedly, we've got Tara and Troy back on the camera. They just drove to Dan's house to figure it out this time, but that's going to work perfectly. Thank you guys for joining us for the Wake and Bake. Appreciate it very much.
Thanks.
Session it out for like half an hour already.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Good morning.
What's up, chat?
Since we have a small panel, I felt like I'd introduce everyone. There's Baked.
Yeah.
Porch Farmer's here in his new house.
Make sure you go from top chat to live chat, everybody.
Oh, nice.
Get it early.
Well, this is a good way we can use the cameras to do these real quick things.
In that tank behind him, he's got a turtle swimming around.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's dope.
Big as a fucking hubcap.
Clint Eastweed right here. He's chilling.
Eastweed, the turtle.
Get off my rock.
This is Skilbo. Rocking
Good morning.
the OG MBGS shirt.
Yeah, man. This is
no
the original one. Yeah, man.
OG shirt.
If you do want a shirt, hit up.
Hold on. How's that original?
Because this one is
Look
older
how faded mine is.
No, hold on. No, split screen us, bro.
All right.
It's all in the font.
He's got work on his.
How do I do that?
I don't know. We used to know how to do it. Yeah, see. He has the one that has the pot leaf in the background. That's the alternate logo. This is the OG logo. The font is different as well. So,
kind of quality.
I think if I spotlight you, I can do both somehow.
Okay.
You're going to have this down soon.
Someday I'll figure it out.
Someday we'll have this down.
But anyway, yeah, Skilbo got the shirts that I made for the very first show we ever did. So they existed before we ever made any other shirts.
Exactly.
They're holding up way better.
Dude, these shirts are heavy as fuck, and they're like indestructible.
It's like wearing a sweater.
Yeah.
The shirts that I had made that we retail, those are much more comfortable, much thinner.
Yeah, it's a different blend.
Better.
Well, I know it's changed since this one.
Yeah.
And you know what the worst thing was when we were at Luzerne and it fucking poured rain and I had the OG one on. Holy shit, it was so fucking heavy. It just like clings to you, and everybody else is wearing the other ones and
keep you soaked,
light and breezy.
And when you go to have these shirts mocked up and made, you know, it costs a lot of money just to get a couple shirts made.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing what it costs to get those printed out. So
when I got the shirts for just Skilbo and I just went to like a t-shirt place and had to make 2 shirts for each of us.
Yep.
That was like as much as it costs to get 10 shirts made when you get them done.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to do it.
I had some sticker shock when we were getting some sweatshirts made, and yeah,
ooh, those are even worse.
Running $80 a piece, you know. But they ended up being nice sweatshirts.
Yeah, but then you go, how is anybody going to want these? Or
yeah, there's no way.
No one's going to want to
buy one. And it's like when you go to make hats, you're like, okay, this cost me $35.
$35 for the hat, and now
you're buying 500 or more.
Yeah.
Anyway. I have the OG Skilbo fucking hat too from that first run merch shit. And of course, it's a dad cap. No flat brims here, baby. We're all about the cup.
Yeah, that's
that would have been perfect.
I don't think I have a flat billed hat that's actually flat. They all kind of have a
look. Even Nut Tree's hat isn't completely flat.
See, look.
Yeah, it's.
I like your hat. I need
you got to curve it.
It's got a little curve.
Can't stand flat. Can't stand
a mild curve to it, bro.
I should have wore that hat too. I have that Roots hat.
Well, Baked Sequence puts up a thing about all these hats that Baked has, and then Baked's not wearing a fucking hat.
That's like collecting them.
You can see them though. They're nice.
I got 2 of the regular style though. They're actually my favorite. Because I use them.
It's like the guy with a garage full of cars that doesn't drive them. Do you
still
really
dig that 2020 hat, man?
Yeah, that gray one.
Are those shots? What is that?
Yeah.
Garage full of cars and doesn't drive them.
Yeah. You really respect that guy?
That sounds like a guy that doesn't have a garage full of cars.
You got to take your hats out of the garage, Bake.
I would, but in the winter up
You
here,
don't want to get salt
it's
on
all about the beanies.
Trapped in the closet.
Those
So you
things,
gotta-
these things wouldn't
I
even
finally
warm
broke
you.
down and got me a beanie too.
You got to
You
wear
won't-
the hat and then put the beanie
Wait a
over
minute.
it.
Baked, what is that one that you just held up?
You know what it was?
No, what is this thing?
The Gilmore.
Oh, jeez. There you go.
Is it crooked?
It might be.
I think the stitching's crooked on that.
Oh yeah, it's from like
Fully
Target
witched,
or something. Yeah, it's made by Funko.
That shit would drive me
Ooh,
nuts.
Funko Pop, you paid an extra $6 because they put that in.
Nope, I
That's
worked
the
at
OG.
Target.
That's the real one, Funko.
Right.
Funko. It's fun's in the name. That's how you know it's so fun.
Yeah,
I mean, they're making
the
sure it's
company
gonna
for fun.
whether it's in the item or not, it's in the name, so they can at least say it's fun.
Yeah.
There's a
It's
new
Friday
trend.
morning here at Wake and Bake with the Groskies. If anybody's had any questions for us or anything like that, drop them in the chat for us. Let us know.
We do have one good chat thing that I want to get to, but before we do that, while we were talking about Target, I wanted to talk about the new trend of people throwing the suction cup dildos on the Targets on the sides of the building. It's really, really funny.
That's good.
Is that what you're gonna do
Finally,
this
something
weekend?
funny. A funny.
Yeah, I
trend.
think I'm gonna go do it this weekend.
All right,
So,
dude. I'm down.
All right.
Yeah, I thought you would give a visual representation.
Yeah, did you like that?
I did.
How to
You gotta
chuck a
open hand
dildo?
because they're like 25 foot off the ground.
It'd more be like a shark put, maybe.
It's like a throwing axe, man. You got to really just.
Ooh,
I guess
yeah,
it's
throw
what
axe.
it's made out of.
Don't hit the. You got to get a double suction end.
There you
go. Not fail.
All right, so our first topic, I wanted to bring up this. Joe asked about this in the pre-show at 8:53. Has anyone ever used a reptile heat bulb for heat in your tent? No light, just heat.
So what he's,
Go ahead.
Well,
I was thinking what he's talking about is the ceramic bulbs. They're
they don't actually give off light, just
yeah, they're bulb shaped, but they're all ceramic, I guess, and they just heat up themselves.
Yeah,
I've used them in mycology before. To
I
heat
literally
up
got one right
my
there,
loads.
and it'll
Yeah.
keep that little spot about 90 degrees.
Yeah.
But I mean, anything more than that, I'm not sure what you're gonna get.
Well, I
Yeah.
think that's one of the issues that we should discuss about this is, my first gut instinct is to say, well, you could, but what's going to be the square footage that's going to have to be expected to cover? Or you can try to use a fan with it or something else. And then you think, well, why wouldn't you just use one of those oil heaters? The problem is that those oil heaters do have, that's like hanging up 1,000-watt light, right, Sequence?
Well, a lot of them are over 1,000 watts.
Yeah.
But you can also, they take up footprint, which is the main problem for like a home grow. They take up floor space. But if you're
Ooh.
kind of
Fredo's got a good one.
ingenious or got some engineering skills, you can hang them up, and that helps a lot get your floor space back.
Shout out to Fredo. He says, my chicken coop 100-watt panel works fantastic.
Yeah, something like that would be way better.
If
Than a
you hang
reptile
up
bulb.
a big heater or something, make sure you put good
Well, he
fans
did
in
mention
there.
he is an electrician, so we don't have to worry about him burning the place down.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, most oil heaters will be like 500,000 and then 1,500 watts or some such settings. You can look them up.
You could use a reptile's UV bulb at the end of flower for a couple hours, kind of ramp that up that way. But it's about the best I'd use for a reptile light.
The
Yeah,
thing that I was
I-
going to mention was like ceramic heaters, space heaters. Most of those heaters put off red light, so you don't want to use them in a grow room. They will F up your situation. I almost used ceramic heaters in a grow room one time until I turned them on and noticed that they lit the room up. And, that would be a problem during
It's going
lights
to be a
off.
re-veg project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple bananas.
Yeah, I'd just go get the radiator style from Menards or wherever you can.
Yeah. Put a
Joe
fan
says-
through that. And
Burning down the place is on
Usually
my
don't
mind.
have light, and then I'd hook it to an ink bird or something like that if it didn't have its
Well,
own.
I used to run my
thermostat.
veg lights 24 hours in the winter just so I didn't have a crazy spike in temperature and where it drops
That's-
off,
yeah, run a T5.
Yeah.
That's
Whatever.
a very common thing is to run your veg lights 24 hours just so it's
Yep.
consistent.
And then when
Otherwise,
I
you never
when I
have
did
any.
my other ones, I used to not vent out in the wintertime for my HPS when I just ran those. I would just take the fucking thing off. I'd leave the fan running through the carbon filter, so it's still carbon filter in the room, but there's no exhaust, and it's staying at least a little bit better, because otherwise it would get down to like 58 and shit. That's a little too cool.
Right.
Currently, I have my intake for my veg tent, which sits inside my flower room. It pulls from the outside air of the house and feeds that directly into the tent, and then that exhausts out the top into the flower room. That's how I'm doing it.
The outside air, do you have it like so it hits like a wall of the tent or something like that?
No, this is interior air that pulls from the inside of the house into the veg tent, which dumps into the flower room. The flower room dumps outside the house. That's how I maintain the tent in there with.
That's how I used to do it back in the day, and then I started getting veg problems that very quickly would go to flower because they're connected.
Yeah.
I stopped doing that.
Well,
Tommy's here. Welcome, Tommy, to Wake and Bake.
Cheers, Tommy.
Cheers, man.
You know what? Yesterday I got a pre-rolled joint of ice cream cake, and it did make me think of, remember when we had the grow off and Tommy brought all those fucking different jars and shit?
Two scoops.
The 2 scoops.
Fuck,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
I just texted him last weekend. I was down by him. I was gonna try to stop, but I ended up
Hey, man.
spending too much time where I was painting and
What's
couldn't get
going
over
on?
to him.
Dude, I'm so tired of painting.
Oh,
You still got a room to do, bro.
I got the first coat done, dude, but ugh,
I ever think you got that nice like 80s paneling behind you?
fucking
Dude, I
Yeah.
dig it, man. I feel like I'm in the rumpus room.
This is like some kind of wood paneling here. It's
Yeah.
actually really neat. You'll see it soon. Yeah, then I got that grill room in that door
Ooh.
right there behind me. I got.
Were you teasing? Is that where you're gonna put your studio?
Left arm, right arm.
That's the door for the. That'll be the veg room.
Okay,
Veg,
so let's talk
clone
about the
room,
sizes
and-
we got there.
Yeah, so those are the mothers, the big
Okay.
ones back there.
How
And
big
then
is
the
that space
farm.
that we're looking at over your shoulder? Just
Oh,
open
gosh,
floor.
This, 15 by 20 probably.
Nice.
Yeah, this is just my office, but that little room behind me is a 10 by 12.
okay.
Which will be veg and clone, and I'll put some auto flowers in there.
That's a huge fucking veg, bro. It's
Yeah.
huge. 10 by 12? Like,
Well, I flower like 6 by 5 plants, so
okay.
they veg big.
What's your ceiling height?
Yeah, he grows huge plants.
Yeah, my ceiling height in that room is 9 feet.
Hell yeah. That's why you bought the house, isn't it? Because you're like, I got
Yeah.
9-foot ceilings in the basement, baby.
Well, I've got
Oh.
a barn. I've got a barn that I'm going to build a flower room in for it. It's going to be a 10 by 10.
10-footer?
I've got 4 650Rs.
Oof.
So I got to build a room
Yeah.
around that.
Nah,
Now,
So yeah,
how-
when I flower, the plants are about that size, and then I flip them.
So the barn room.
The barn.
yeah, your hypothetical question.
Yeah,
let's
the
get it
hypothetical
up.
question. If you had a 10 by 10 flowering footprint, what size room would you build around that? And what would you have in it?
With no, and keep in mind, this is with no limit on
Ceiling
that's flowering
height,
footprint. So
Well,
that's not
wait a
the
minute.
walls.
drain.
Yeah,
Well, it
that's
comes
the
down-
one.
He's
first
saying
of
we
all,
can
if you're
pick
doing
to the
5-foot
size of
plants,
the walls.
Yep,
Are you
you
going to
have-
use like flood and drain tables? Are you?
Yeah,
you
well,
can
I
what you
do.
want.
I do the old frugal force, So I've got a
Okay.
big wicking bed, and I've got 25-gallon beds that I put in that.
So what are you using? Like a 4x4?
It's a
flood
4
and
by
drain table?
8
A 4
inner
by 8.
dimension. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Since you're
And then
doing
flower
beds
around
like that, what I would try to do is spread your lights out just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Put like a little aisle in between, like each, because your beds are basically like plant trays,
Yes.
and you're not going to be able to roll them.
Right.
So instead of going with like a 10 by 10 footprint, maybe think of like a little bit wider,
Mhm.
16 by
Open up the center.
and then you can open up the center. Yeah, so then you can walk. Otherwise, it's kind of like a scrog room where you can't get into the middle of the plant,
Right.
Mhm.
Because you're going to have 5.
Well,
Yeah.
when I started with the 4x8 grassroots bed years ago with it, the one thing that I really wish I would have done, first of all, I wish I
Put all your
wouldn't have
shit
bought.
on wheels.
I would not have bought the 4x8. I would have bought 2 4x4s.
Right.
And the second thing that I would have done is I would have invested in the proper wheels, figure out what the load of the thing is, so that it is portable. Because when that shit's just sitting on the ground like that, it really affects the way that it dries. You want to be able to get it off the ground. You want to be able to clean underneath of it so that we don't have to go stay at a hotel and bug bomb our house or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Worry about if I've gotten all the powdery mildew off the fucking walls and shit and the floors, if it's just going to come back as soon as it's gone, you know?
Well, this is a 4x8 flood tray that I put 4 inches of hydrogen in, and then I put the 25-gallon beds on that, and then I filled that up with water.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you could find
I have access around all the plants.
So you could still put that on a rolling bench or a, like, what do they call it? The fast fit trays with the wheels.
That would
like
be
I
ideal.
have.
Yeah.
So what I would do is I'd make sure I'd first of all I get 10-foot ceilings because you said height you can go as high as you want.
Yep.
I go 10.
I want
feet.
my lights to sit at least at 9 feet.
Exactly. So yeah.
So 12-foot ceiling.
If you want to do 12, yeah, that's even better. But I do at least 10.
Right.
Just because like that's what's
nice
on my
thing is,
garage and I imagine it. I'm like, hell yeah.
If
My
you're
light
doing
can
a
go
steel building,
far.
if you're ordering a steel building, you tell them how big the sides you want it to be. And
Well,
I
he's
think
got
you
a
can hook
barn.
the light
Yeah, I've got a
Doing it
barn.
inside the
I've got a
barn.
4-story barn that's damn near empty inside. That
So it sounds like
But
you
There's
just
no
have
floors in it. It's just
frame in a
4 stories
wall.
tall. Holy shit!
It's got a basement level kind of that I've got my cars in and Camaro and shit, and then it's got a workshop level on the
Camaro.
first. Got you. And then it's got a workshop level, and then you walk in the back and it's all empty. You walk up a level there, and it's just a huge spot you could build a grow. So I'm gonna build a grow there.
Fuck yeah, man!
Beautiful.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's just waiting for me.
12-foot ceilings, that'd be killer. And then the thing is, you want a 10 by 10 footprint, but really, you're working with
Around, you have to get
an
around.
8 by 8
Now here's
Right.
the thing. The taller
because you got
ceiling
two.
you make it, the more environment you're gonna have to control.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
why. Don't make it like
Yeah, we gotta.
20 feet high. I would say I would avoid that at all.
That's the
then you have a
Mechanico
bunch of-
ceilings. Yeah,
Yeah, dude. There's a bunch of fucking air up there you gotta deal with.
Yep.
And but yeah, you're dealing with an 8 by 8 really,
Mhm.
and everything's standardized by 4 by 8. So you might as well get like the rolling benches, or fast fit trays on wheels, like the low ones, and then make your room. I'd say 12 by 12. So you have plenty of room to slide things to the left, right, wherever
than
you
that.
want, and walk around everything.
wait a minute. You're gonna want it because you say 12. If the room is 10, you're only leaving
Yeah.
yourself 12 inches. You want to double.
But he's
that.
only an 8 by 8,
Say
and these things
16 by
move.
20.
The actual
That's an
tray.
In my
is
brain,
an
these
8
are-
by 8
Foot
skill
or an
boat.
8,
Right.
yeah, an 8-foot
Yeah,
long.
so it's
flood
really
tray.
he's dealing with 2 4 by 8s, which is an 8 by 8. If you put them next to each other, and then
It
if
is,
you
yeah.
imagine that they're on rolling benches or they're on something with wheels, he can.
Right.
That means if he slides them all the way this way, there's 4 feet this way of space to walk through.
I was thinking that there was because the bars don't go all the way. The bars go
Yeah.
to the edge where the walkway is. So whatever it's got to shift, then I'm going to also add my probably 2 feet on each side after that, so that I've got room to turn around and
Yeah, I
So
mean,
instead
I
of
can
adding 2 feet, I
move
got
in
4.
2 feet. 2 feet's not bad. You can get used to 2 feet, but I
I'm with
think you'd have a
Dave.
little bit more than 2 feet, especially if you
Yeah.
went with the fast fits. You could actually slide them all the way to the wall because they're not on. Anything.
Oh, okay. I see what
Like
you're
I'll
saying.
show you. I'll send you a pic. I wish I had like a camera. I could walk over there, but they're
I was
on
thinking of the ones that
caster
were
wheels.
stationary. Yeah.
Yeah,
and then it
no, these are
slid.
on
Okay.
caster wheels, so you can slide them wherever you want.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like the veg in Mitten Canico. Did they show? Did you go up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, with
When you
the
toured,
table.
those tables are on casters, and we can move them however we want to get things by or whatever.
Yeah.
It makes
Yeah,
all
that's
the
what I
use
would
the same
do.
math that you use, Baked, when you figure out a room. So like you're using 4-foot tables, and then I like to leave one full aisle so that you can move an entire tray over, and then you have a full aisle all the time.
Yeah, which means to me, 2 feet on this side and 2 feet on this side is 4 feet
Right.
together when you move things. So that's I like that.
Yeah.
But that's
so
what I would do, and I'd fucking get the best insulation, and you'd be set.
So I'm coming out of a 6x14 room, so I literally only had like a foot on each side.
Yeah, you're like inching your way around. That's
3
what I'm
feet
saying.
on each side.
What we just mentioned, you'll be like, oh, this is. I have so much room for activities.
And
You
I had
wanna be able to
three
set a
lights in a
fucking-
row,
a
and now I
bench in
have
there.
4. So
You know,
Yeah.
like the rolling stools, like the creeper stools that you can get.
Yeah.
That's
The
what you want
Harbor
to be able
Freight.
to do as you get older.
Yeah.
Is you want to be able to sit down and garden. So since you're
Yep.
not jacking these up a lot, you know, having one of those and be able to roll along as you
Yeah.
work is going to save your back.
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
and the fast fit trays, you can decide. Like, you can come over
How
and
high
I'll
you
show
want to take
you.
them up?
Well, there's 2. There's a reduction kit, and it's like it makes it. I don't know how tall mine are. Like 1.5 feet off the ground. The top of
Perfect.
my
Fuck yeah,
tray
man.
is. But without the reduction kit, it's like a normal rolling table. It's like
2 feet.
2.5 feet, whatever that
Yeah,
is.
so I've got about 2 feet. I can raise them up.
Yeah, so it all
And
just
still have a
depends on
foot
how
from the
you
light
want
to
to
the
work.
ceiling.
I did the small ones because I'm in my basement here, which I didn't have 10-foot ceilings.
Right.
But if you have 10 foot, you could do the regular size ones, and then like Skelva said, go get a Harbor Freight stool, and you're set.
Right.
When you're defoliating, you're just
Yeah,
sitting
that sounds
down like
ideal.
this and going.
Porch farmer, how are you going to do your walls? And if you're going to do the panels, when are you going to come over to Bake's house with me and learn how to do it?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We'll learn.
Yeah.
that.
So I'm gonna build some walls. Probably 2x4 walls, standard way, 16-inch centers.
Yeah.
But are you going
Are
to
you
use
insulating?
Duramax
I'm gonna
panels
have
or
to.
FRP? Or are you going to paint them, or what? What are you going to do?
Yeah,
Right,
like
undecided so far on that.
Okay.
So porch farmer, this may
Just kind
sound
of putting
stupid.
it all together.
I found a company that does the panels. I believe I'll have to look again, but after I ordered mine, that is in Ohio.
Yeah.
So it's like way closer than California and everything,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
the same crap. So that might be a good deal we can look into. But yeah, you can
So
come over and check them out and see if you like that.
Yeah. If they're not too far away, I could probably truck and trailer it and save on shipping.
Mm-hmm.
instead of using 2x4s, consider using 2x6s, and here's why. You can double your insulation, or you know what I mean? You can change your R value, which will save you in the long run for your heating and cooling of that space.
Oh, for sure.
So, even though you're like, damn, 2x6s, that's a lot more fucking money in the build out. Okay, but for the life of the building, if you plan on being here for a long time and this is your gig, you really want to make sure that you're making it as sound a room as you can. You know what I
Buy
mean?
one, cry one.
Absolutely. Yep. Well, you
That's
save long
something
term.
to think about. I talked to the insulator, and there, he was like, I was like, well, how thick does it, is this, and he goes, people typically go 2.5 to 3 inches. But I know work, I asked my boss at work, and he said the building's 4 inches.
Mhm.
So, that's something to think about. You can go anywhere from 2.5, I would say, to 4. In my garage, I told them I want 3 inches. So it's like middle ground,
Yeah.
But,
I agree.
yeah.
Comment by Baked Tater.
But a
You
2
won't-
by
I like
6
spray foam.
yeah.
Yeah, a 2x6 isn't exactly 6 inches.
No, it's 5.5.
But you can, that's what I'm saying. If you decide, hey, I only want 3 inches or something, I don't know if
That's
you're going
not
to
what
do it
she
yourself.
said, though.
But
That's all you need.
if you decide you only want 3 inches, a 2x4 will do you.
Yeah.
But if you want 4 inches, a 2x4 wouldn't. So
Right.
yeah, I don't know if you're going to spray it yourself or not. A room like that might not be that much to get somebody to do it, but you also may be able to do it yourself.
Or
I
if
looked
you
it up,
don't
and
like
I
the
would have had
person-
to buy a
Spray
ton of the
foam kits at Home
But I-
Depot.
I've got
Yeah.
6 cans of great stuff, dude.
Yeah, I would have had to buy 1,000 great stuff cans.
And a
We're
scraper.
just spitballing here on this room, right?
Yeah.
Here's let me give you a con on spray foam. First of all, you don't want to get gassed out. You want
Oh,
that
yeah, I
shit will burn
remember.
the fuck out of your eyes. Yeah, man. Okay.
Grow off.
Secondly, is if you have any modifications in the future that you have to do, like let's say that you wanted to run some more power lines and shit in there. If you
Yeah.
use spray foam, you're forced to use exterior wall shit. You can never get back into the cavities without having to cut that all up.
Right.
Dio, it must be magic being married to you.
Hey, scientifically,
Dios.
that's all you need.
Yes.
Hey, are you going to run your electric on top of the walls or inside the walls?
Now you're cooking with gas. Baked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's gonna be
recommend
electrical.
as growers because we don't care about aesthetics. Run them
Yeah,
on
running
top
them
of the
on
wall
top. Yeah,
because they're
would.
easy to access for you or the electrician if you use one.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, on
And
top of the
I
wall
think it looks
sounds way
cool with
better.
that metal conduit stuff.
As long as you do it right and you do it clean, with
Yeah.
some wire management to it.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think you should just use long extension cords.
Yeah.
Oh, the really thin
Wait a
ones.
minute.
Thick gauge. Thick
No,
gauge,
you
long
want the ones
extension
that get
cord.
hot because the
Yeah.
hot cords are going to help heat your room, kind of like that ceramic
Ooh,
bowl.
yeah.
So you have the
Disclaimer,
thinnest
this
cord
is all
possible.
You
bullshit.
run it through the
It's complete
floor and you
bullshit.
heat your floors with your extension
Yeah,
cord.
it's like
That's-
geothermal, but it's
Yeah,
plugged into the wall.
Somebody's gonna
I
do
I mean that's
that.
pretty much the same thing, right?
So here's the thing. I love this chat because everybody in chat is offering up other solutions as well. And that's all
Yeah.
we're doing is we're just spitballing here. We're not
Yeah,
committed
I'm
to
not a
anything.
constructor.
And my hope in this conversation was that it would not only get chat talking, but it might get somebody in the playbacks later on that goes, "Ooh, shit. I'm not listening to what Skilbo said." But
We're not responsible for any house fires or anything, though. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, tell them.
Don't heat
You-
your floor with an extension cord.
Yeah.
No, the
Just
joke
don't
with the
worry.
extension cords is if it gets really hot, that means that it's not the right cord. You need to get
overloaded.
it- Yes.
If it gets really hot, you got to put like a bathroom mat or something over it so you don't.
I thought it
break
was an ice bath.
No, you're
No.
still gonna ignore it.
That's
You're
what
just
you
gonna
do
put
on your
it in
soil
the
at the end of flower, man.
I'm using it to keep my res warm.
But yeah, for walls, you could also do, let's see, like purple board, which is like a drywall that's a little bit mold resistant, and then glue what's called FRP onto it, or you could just paint it. I know Red has had success just painting over.
Well,
with,
No,
you
they
know,
got
the
like those
bills and
4 by
stuff.
25-foot rolls
But
of
you
that
wanna be able to
shiny
clean it
foam
though,
shit you
man.
can roll out too on top of that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got to be.
yeah. I like
That's why I
white.
hate
I like
that.
white.
If
That's
you
why I
can
hate
use
paint
PVC product
Yeah.
too instead of wood,
Yeah.
be
Yeah, that's the thing with the FRP on top helps.
Yeah, because I
'cause
like
that's usually
You want to be able to
plastic or
spray it down
something.
and clean it.
I like to run in the high VPD range, so
Whatever you do, don't use pan
Wood is
film.
at
and
risk.
expect it not to
I
grow
think
mold
you-
behind it.
yeah.
Flat white paint is superior in every way. I learned the hard way. Yeah.
Well, I hate wiping that
Yeah.
Panda film off. That's why I stopped using it after those.
That's
first
why I
couple
worry about the
rows.
panda film. Is exactly what he said. Things can grow behind it.
I got the Glidden flat white. I ran that in this room behind me.
Nice.
I got to
With
get
the
rid
mold
of
You
additive
can
in it?
keep them up forever. It's like a temporary deal. If you end up having to use that to make a room or whatever, just run like once or twice in there and then get it out of there.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
gets hard to clean, man.
Or at the very least, get on a regimen of replacing it every, I don't know, year.
Yeah,
you
once
get by
once
the
a
whole
year, I'd probably
roll.
take
Once
that
a
down
year.
and make sure if it's in your
Yeah.
house, there's nothing behind
Scrub
it. I mean,
everything
what's
down
a
behind
$100
it.
roll of Panda paper compared to mold on
Yeah.
your walls?
Yeah.
Maybe
So are
taking
you
out
going
the-
to are you gonna exhaust out this room? Or are you gonna try to keep it sealed up?
I'm
So
gonna
you-
exhaust. I'm
Okay,
gonna
just
keep
into the
ambient
barn.
CO2. Yeah, probably up and
Okay.
out of the barn actually.
Oh, up and out.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right.
I'll probably have
getting-
air going from out and
Absolutely.
then going out.
Cheers.
Let's
Uncle.
be
Vent it,
buds made a
yeah.
good point. Real quick, don't forget to use kills
Oh
paint
yeah.
underneath. It's a
What was that
primer
additive?
anyways.
That
so-
one additive shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
there's
know
all
the
kinds of
name of
mold and
it, but
mildew
that's for that
additives.
would be for the top coat. So like he said, he used Glidden for something. You'd want to put in that.
Mhm.
We've got a
Or you
short
get the
on that.
fungicide.
Abolish cut out and did a short of us talking about the
The additive,
the
excellent.
additive.
Just
and
within the
kills all
last
that,
2 or
so-
3 episodes.
All right, so he'll drop that and it'll be on YouTube.
No, it's
a
already
gr-
on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you
Saying
don't
you
have
can look for
For
it.
the
and
500
get
hours of
everything.
content.
you don't necessarily have to use kills if you get the fungicide additive. So
Yeah. I just like to, hey, while you're at it,
Double
double
down.
up. Kills underneath, fungicide additive. You know everything you can
Yeah.
do.
I
Otherwise,
religiously
yeah.
clean this
Skills
room.
is your bottom
After
bitch.
every run, I
Fungicide.
religiously clean my walls, floor,
money back.
everything. So
Oh, baked tater says he sprays his walls and stuff with Xeritol. That's got to stink.
What about drainage in this
That's
room?
got to stink.
Yeah.
Some type of drainage.
Smells like cat pee.
I'm gonna put a floor
God.
drain in. I don't really need
It
any kind of
smells like
drainage, but
Yeah, I hate the smell of it myself too, but
It ain't that bad.
I can't.
I spilled some,
can't do
Dan.
it.
It was bad.
It's not one of my favorite smells. At all.
Sandy, way worse.
Yeah, that's bad too.
Oh, we haven't used that.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'm gonna put a floor drain in, but I don't really need drainage because it's a big wicking bed. But
Oh, true. You are.
So-
So it's soil.
yeah,
Or
it's
like,
Coco
yeah.
Loco.
Yeah. So you're
Well,
not gonna.
super.
Staggering production
shit.
says,
There
why
it
don't
is, dude.
why don't mirrors work, or do they? Dude, you got me thinking of like the old Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon and shit. You know, where he's walking into all the rooms, all the mirrors and shit. I mean, sure, I guess you could. I mean, make it look like a 1980s dance studio in there, but what the fuck?
Fucking Hall of Mirrors.
How big is this garden? It's an eternal garden.
How many plants are in here? You got a trick for plant count.
My chat. Probably not even.
Yeah.
Don't
So
be
floor
stupid.
drain, I definitely put floor
Blackjack.
drain in.
Yeah, just for
Anyways,
shits
just-
and giggles. You know that fucking bed cracks. I'm gonna be shitting.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is that's a lot of fucking weight to be holding up.
Yeah, I've put 12 gallons of water in that thing at one time. So
Okay.
One thing about the floor drains I'd like to mention I learned, you're gonna want to put like, I'm sure they make it, but some extra like protection ring around the actual floor drain when you set it in.
oh, for sure.
Otherwise, it just deteriorates around there because
Yeah.
it gets wet. You know,
Like some kind of
some type of synthetic,
fucking half.
you know,
I get what you're saying.
half-inch ring around it or something. That
Like
would
a
be,
toilet bowl.
yeah, because at work you can tell it's just the floor around them, and it's eventually going to be needing some new cementing or something.
Right.
I don't know what they're going to do.
Get like a
but-
grommet around it.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds like a fun project. I've got saws and stuff if you need them.
We still need them baked.
Well, yeah, we're gonna.
You
yeah.
got time.
Agreed.
I've
Yeah.
probably got like another.
He's
month
gonna
to
come
work
over and
with
help
this,
us with
so
walls, so he can
yeah,
see if he
I'm gonna
wants to
have
use
to.
that shit.
So
I
where are
think
you
that'd
at
be
right
really
now
good.
I got to get my
for-
feet wet.
on this whole
Mine?
project? Yeah, baked. Where are you
We
at?
just put up some more strapping for the ceiling. I finally got the heater reinstalled in the hallway. That's going to be a hallway. So now it's not 17 degrees or wherever it is out there in the
What-
garage when we're
what'd you
working.
get? Like
That's
a
nice.
It was already, I had a heater in the garage when I bought the place. It's a big garage heater. They're like natural
radiant
gas.
heater?
Yeah.
And yeah, like Menards sells them for like 400 to like $600, and they hang from the ceiling.
Yep. I've
And
got
it's
the same
hooked up to
kind.
the city's gas and a thermostat over there on the wall. And
Hell yeah, man.
that thing keeps us heated. Yeah, there I am with my sick nail gun.
Yeah, man. Pew,
I love
pew.
that
sound
thing.
effects, baby.
Pew 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 pew.
This was relevant for the conversation, so I had to share this. Baked
Yeah.
wrapping.
I was hoping you'd segue into that for us.
Yeah, this is you can see
Yeah, slow
I had
motion.
to push back the insulator because I gotta get an electrician and get these wires out of the wall or figure out if I can leave them in the wall.
So stinking cute.
Now we just
But
gotta put back the safety, and you can just fire fucking
Yeah, man.
rounds off.
oh yeah, it has that other trigger you can install for that, where it has no safety. And I was like, I'm not doing that,
No.
Dan.
Wow.
I am not the guy for that.
My
No.
dad shot himself in the arm with one of those before.
Yeah, these
No.
nails are 3.5, 4 inches long or something. Yeah. But yeah, we just we gotta finish the ceilings. I got drywall. Hopefully in about 2 weeks I'll have the insulators come out, suck all that insulation in the walls out, all the exterior of the building, and then they're gonna put in 3 inches of foam. That way then we can start the wall process and we can wall up the exterior, and then we can wall up certain walls and have the insulators come back out and do actual interior walls.
So when you're done, what's your finished size of the space that we're talking about out there, as far as like how many rooms and
There's going to be 2 flower rooms right next to each other, 12 by 12 each. But 10 and everything's 10-foot ceilings here. There's going to be right next to that. There's a hash room. It's going to be crammed in there, but it's 5.5 by 12 feet long.
Ooh, I like it.
And on the other side of the hallway is going to be a 17.5 by 12 foot veg room.
okay?
And then next to that is a 7.5 foot by 12 foot dry. And then a hallway that's like, I don't know, 6 feet wide maybe. And it's like
Okay.
30 feet long.
But a 7 by 12 by 10 feet tall dry room.
Yeah.
It
I'm
is
gonna be able to hang
Yeah,
things a little
yeah, you can
taller.
triple stack some things.
Yeah.
It'll-
Nice.
I
nice.
think so. I think so. So, I guarantee I'm gonna get in there and there's gonna be some things I like and some things I fucking hate. And I think that's what it is with all grows. I'm learning at work. There's always things to upgrade. There's always things to improve. There's always things like, yeah, that'd be better. But that's
That's what I
just
don't want to do.
in the timeline. Yeah.
It's gonna be a sweet grow.
Yeah.
It really
I'll
is.
have some definite footage of it, and tours of it. It's gonna be sweet.
I think a 12 by 12 is a really good size for a flower room.
Yeah, I figured, like I said earlier, that with I'm gonna try to do 4x8 rolling benches, and that'll give me plenty of room around all of it.
You are gonna be so fucking busy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go to work.
Go
and
to
then
work, come
work
home,
like
and go to
4
work.
more hours
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah, man.
We'll be like, yeah, we used to have this friend baked.
Yeah.
He's going
Never
to call
see
his
him
friend
anymore.
sequence over
Hopefully,
it.
I'm gonna try to get internet out there so that I can just stream out there too. That'd be cool.
There you go.
Dude,
That'd be good.
that's gonna be so
Just-
much
It's
work.
across the street, yeah.
Just wear a
Just
camera
Shoot
while
this
you're working.
fucking Wi-Fi across the
I'm
street.
still young, Dan. I
Oh,
got.
absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I'm gonna come back in a year and have gray hair.
Have the hash room rocking, man.
Yeah, buddy, I can't wait because I'm gonna have to come up and get some tutorials.
Yeah,
Bates,
but,
could you
Tara
run-
and I were talking. We'd like you to come up for the weekend.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
We'll figure
I was
something
wondering,
Above
like, could you just run
the
a hard line out there? For
Yeah,
them?
I got my parka.
Wow, dude.
It's coming down right now up
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Really?
You're gonna have to,
Yeah.
Nate, you're gonna have to keep like a note of like what's the farthest you've gone
The
north.
farthest right now is like
So far as
is
Luzerne.
them basically. Like that line, Kalkaska,
Oh
Luzerne.
yeah.
Well, Tara is actually where they live is the snow belt, so they get more snow than we get. So
What?
Oh, really?
We got
Yeah.
almost 7 inches. What, the day before yesterday?
yeah, we ain't getting
Needs
nothing.
Tara
3.
got
You said
7
that's
Wow.
enough.
the day before yesterday.
Way better than 3.
Nice.
It's way better than 3. That's right, Porch.
Sometimes
So how many
That's
fans are you
wild.
gonna run in that room? That 12 by 12.
Fans like what, like
Yeah,
wall
what do you get,
fans.
like wall fans under canopy.
I'm
What
probably
kinda-
just gonna, yeah, I'll probably, for starters, just have one, hurricane fan on each wall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
S-
just
and
making that
then
vortex going
maybe
around.
some box fans on maybe 2 box fans on the ground.
Opposite
Just-
corners.
yeah, trying to mix it up down there,
Yep.
but until that's what I'll start with.
Yep.
But yeah, and then the veg room will be similar. Just
And how many amps are you running dedicated to this?
So I'm
100.
upgrading my panel from 100 amp to 200 amp. The garage has its own panel and meter.
Okay.
So I figured if I have 200 amps, I'll have basically, besides the garage door and a couple lights in the car area of the garage, it'll be all the amperage will go to the grow. So it'll be like 195 amps available. I figure that's enough for the
Yeah.
AC.
Way plenty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I figure. I like overkill because I don't want to get in there and like I've had in my
Triple
house,
fucking breaker.
start tripping breakers. That
Yeah.
shit sucks.
I love
So I
that it
figure-
seems like you've thought of everything.
I've tried. Well, it's taken forever, so you might as well. But I don't know. I like the whole. It's all I can say. Buy once, cry once, but also plan once.
Yep.
Yeah,
Cry
but you've been
once.
planning this since you lived in Florida, though, bro. This isn't just
Yeah.
some fucking, hey, I
I've
thought
been
of it
planning
once.
this for a long time. I've always wanted my own professional grow
Yeah.
at my house. I don't care what the laws are.
So you've probably been
Yeah.
planning this since you were sitting in jail for
Exactly. Hey, this is a dream.
Go for it.
So it's taking its time, but it'll be sick when it's done. Doing everything right. We're sealing
Exactly.
everything with caulk. Oh my God, Sequence, you missed it when Russ and I were doing, Spartan and I were doing the dang sealings. We didn't have the heater. The caulk was coming out like a damn snail, and you're gripping it like and it was
Yeah.
the
Then you stop and it
What's the
never
cock,
comes. It
man?
never
What's the
ends.
cock?
Yeah, it was terrible. But yeah, we're sealing between every panel. It's gonna be sweet. And then
Nice.
I've never ran CO2 in my life, so I'm gonna be running CO2.
You doing a
That's
mini
pretty cool.
split?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to an HVAC and see what's best. But I
Yeah.
think mini split would be best with my situation because like the hash room, I'll be
Mm-hmm.
able to cool bot just that one,
Yep.
you know, and
You can do
um
dual heads.
yeah,
know,
and I can
well, you know what
split
was
the
cool?
system in half if I really wanted and do like flower one
Veg
with its
on
own
the other.
unit outside and veg and dry
Mm.
over here. So if one goes down, not
Yes.
both.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're not
Things like that.
overworking them either.
Yeah,
Plus, the heat source in the winter.
exactly. And they heat.
Mhm.
That's what I really love about them that people kind of overlook. They also turn on heat.
Yep.
So
If you do get it installed properly, too, don't try to do it yourself.
no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not doing any electric myself or
Oh, there's
HVAC.
got to
I've
be a
seen
YouTube video
stories
on it.
There is.
There are.
There's a company that's like,
Just
don't
realize there's
hire
no
people.
such thing as a thumbs
Just
down
put
anymore.
ours in.
So you don't know if this is like a really good idea or a really bad idea until you
Yeah.
see your house in fucking flames and you're
Yeah.
updating us from the fucking hotel room afterwards.
Now look here, my buddy's an electrician.
Rich knows what I'm
Tell it to
talking
your
about.
insurance company.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cheers, chat. I'm glad you're
Yeah.
still hanging out with us. Good morning. Start your day off on the right foot.
That's right. We had a question in chat, Bates. Do you want to give a roundabout number on what your grow is going to cost? Or
Gonna
no?
cost. I have to think about that. Right now, it's already
86,000.
cost. Are we counting the building? Because I don't know how to cost that. Because I bought
I
it
don't
with the
know.
house.
No,
So let's
don't do the
not
building.
count that. So let's count. I had a garage that had a cement floor, and it was 48. Yeah, 48 by 32. And I split it 30 by 30 is the grow. It's so that I can still park cars in the front and keep garage door. So, and then I got 30 by 30 framed in with all those rooms I just mentioned.
He had floor drains
Already,
installed.
Yeah.
that was 11K. I'll tell you right now, that was 11K. That hurt because it was in the prime of the wood
Yeah.
Yeah.
leakage. But you gotta do what you gotta do. What am I gonna wait around? You know, no. So then the walls cost about 8K, I think. The paneling, the ceilings and walls.
So that's 22, right?
Yeah, y'all keep track. I'm gonna need at least
Y'all keep track.
I'm gonna need at least 5 quests that are at least 1,400 each.
So let's call that what, $6,000?
Yep. Oh,
Okay.
insulation. Insulation's
28.
already gonna be $6,000, and that's not everything. So let's say 10K for that. Because once they do the interior walls,
Electric.
hopefully will be like I don't even know. Whatever a panel upgrade and some typical wire, outlet wiring is
Which is
gonna be.
another $6,000.
I was
Yeah.
thinking
So let's
2.
say
Yeah.
$6,000.
So that's what we were at 28, now we're at 34.
Yeah.
Okay,
Did
34.
Did you add insulation?
No, what was your insulation?
10.
Yeah, you
So
did.
say 10.
Yeah.
I think I put it at 8,000 though. So we're still
Okay,
close.
all
Let's say 34. We're there. Okay.
So then we're gonna need a bunch of quests.
We did
Oh,
that.
my lights. I bought all my lights. That's 10K of
Okay, so
HLGs.
44.
But mind you, this is a professional grow room.
Yeah, no, this
Yeah.
isn't fucking bullshit.
This is something I can
No
grow in
holds
for the
barred.
next hopefully, knock on wood, the laws don't go AWOL, grow for the next 10 years.
I see boats out on the lake that cost more than that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so let's see quest. Oh,
Okay.
I'm hoping to get HVAC, or if I looked at mini splits on acwholesalers.com. I don't know how much it'll cost to install, but I know that the unit will be around $6-7
So you
for
need
like
2 of those,
60
right?
tons or 60,000 BTU.
You want 2 of those?
No, I'm just saying
one.
whatever combination of mini splits I get needs to be about 60,000 BTU to combat everything.
So what do you want to
It's
call
with
it?
the math I did. So yeah, let's say $6,000. I don't know what install would be. Who knows? I might get lucky. I might not. With
We're at 50,000.
I've noticed sometimes you get lucky, like with the heater install. That was $600. They charged me to reinstall that thing. That was not bad. And
51.
Yeah,
mind you,
that's
I had
pretty
it, but still, I wasn't gonna be surprised if they told me $1,200 or something like that. But
You had to call everyone in the county to get somebody to do it.
yeah, I'm not doing it. Yeah. Yeah. So Let's see. What else? Lights, dehumidification, AC. Some CO2 is going to cost me. I'm going to have to spend at least a couple thousand. No, I'm going to spend at least $1,000 on a res, like a res or two
What
for
are
the
you gonna
watering
get something
system.
cool like you guys have at Mid-Canico, like a larger one like that? The one
Yeah,
that's
I'm kind of
like,
modeling after that because that's,
yeah.
you know, it's pretty simple
Hey,
how
that
they
pump
do
is
things.
super expensive. That main
The
drive
dab
line pump.
pumps, yeah, those are like 500, 600 bucks. So yeah, that's about it though. Well, and then all that, there's a lot. There's hash equipment, you know, but yeah,
Yeah, we
just
didn't
to
set
get
up anything there.
growing. I mean, then the rolling benches are about 300 bucks each. I need at least 4 of those. Yeah, I can't count this high either.
We're
That's
close
why.
to $60,000.
Yeah, I was quoted to get
I was gonna
everything
say like
done.
85.
I was
what I was
quoted
thinking.
one time, and this was just construction shit. So mind you, nothing equipment wise for growing, like nothing we just mentioned HVAC or any of that. I was quoted $79,000 in the beginning to do it all, like walls, installation, everything. And I was like, nah. So I'm hopefully saving a little bit, which I think I am.
Absolutely.
But yep, but it takes time, you know. That shit would have been done, but it's all right. I'd rather spend time than, you know, lights. I have.
650.
Each flower room gets right now, this is just for starters, and I'm hoping it'll work. Like maybe I'll have to add 2 more, but each flower room will get 4 HLG R-Spec Scorpions. And then I have 4 B-Spec 600 HLGs for the veg room, but I also have a bunch of T5s and other HLG little veg LEDs that I'm going to use for like a clone rack over there and stuff. The B specs are just for the main veg area where like, you know, 1 gals will be pumping out. So,
Oh yeah, all LED is the way to go.
yeah, I have a total of 12 lights. Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about the bar lights now? Have you looked into those?
I like them, but you know, I'm a big fan of the HLG just because I know that they get first dibs on diodes, and they also were the first quantum board people, and I like them. So I've tried the R-Spec Scorpion in my house. I had to get a box to do it because it's a 240 or whatever volt or amp, and I love the spread. It's almost equivalent to one of those like, you know, bar style. But I have nothing wrong with the bar styles.
Right.
I just, you know, try to stay
I
away
think
from
for the
Lux because they're
application
Hawthorne.
Yeah, the application you're trying to do, you're gonna want a light that's a little bit higher, like a high base style
Mhm.
light. You don't always have to move it, and
That's why I like the 650R there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I
So
run a room full of those.
the bar style seems like it's superior in some ways, but
Mhm.
more for like a grower, a home grower that has their
yeah.
own light.
Yeah,
Keep
like
your
it's
basement
literally
ceiling.
4x4. You can stick it in a 4x4 and get
Yeah.
amazing coverage.
Exactly.
But yeah. Yeah, we use a bunch of them at work in veg, and I like them. Nothing wrong with bar style. Just pick your
Rocking
brand.
Chilled bar, blue spec and veg. It rocks.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Those do really good.
Yeah.
I have a feeling HLG will come down the line with one day too. It's just a matter of
The bad
time.
thing about them blue specs, man, they're bad for your eyes. So.
Yep.
gotta have
Yep.
those Method 7s, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, I got 'em.
Dude, when I
I'm gonna
moved, I thought I
have
might
a
have left them
specific
behind.
couple pairs for my garage, and just have them hanging when you enter.
You know, I can already
Right
tell
there, baby.
it in my eyes just from being at work the short time I've been there. You know, they're all
Yep, there they are. Yeah, dude. If I don't know if you guys ever empty your veg, but like sometimes our veg is for a day or two, it doesn't have plants on the trays.
Yeah,
The white trays, and you turn the lights come on when you're up
Ooh-wee.
there and you don't have your glasses. Holy crap! There's light at top, and then it basically reflects it all,
Yeah,
and it is bright.
I know all about it, don't we?
Yeah. So
I guess
yeah,
they
definitely
make
get
you-
to.
You gotta put our arms up like this just to try to look up.
Yeah, I'm going like I'm
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah,
You gotta
Sarah,
plan some extra
what-
money in your budget for Method 7s for when you give
Yeah.
tours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was-
yeah. Hopefully, yeah. I'll do that. Maybe I can catch them on sale.
Dude, take care of your eyes. You really only have one set. They haven't figured out how to do like the whole fucking cyborg transplant thing on your eyes yet, so take care of them. If that
Oh, I
means
Yeah.
had some
$100
stem cells
glasses,
cells yesterday, dude. UPS.
Them lights are no joke.
Got to fix those parkour knees somehow, right? Stem cell that shit, baby.
Yeah, buddy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I can't wait to show everybody though. It'll be cool.
That's
We'll
gonna be
get
sick.
Sequence's
Right.
gimbal and his GoPro and do some footage.
So what's our timetable on this, you thinking?
I'm hoping, and this is optimistic just because I ran into car trouble right now. Like I'm figuring out if I have to buy a new car or not, or a new motor or something. But I'm hoping by like
He says.
July, something
July.
like that. We're
Which
I'm
is
up and
5 months
growing.
away. That's not that long of a
Yeah.
time to pull all that
I'm
work together.
Yeah, I'm hoping that'd be nice. But yeah. We'll see. When's Canada Cribs featuring? Yeah, I'll invite them.
Stop out, guys.
We were just talking about them yesterday. Spartan and my other coworker were telling me how the
Almost did,
sound
yeah.
guy was very, very serious about his job and getting it right. And there was always noise and stuff. He was getting mad. But yeah, I would have him come over. It'd be a quick can of cribs, but it'd be cool to show people what you can do at home.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're gonna live somewhere forever, most people that buy a house, you're there for a while, generally. But so why not
Well, you're not
build
trying to rebuild
build
this
a grow you can love,
Yeah.
and you can do whatever. Even if I don't care give one day, I can use that to do some killer breeding,
Yeah.
or something like that for myself.
Maybe you can
Absolutely, man.
mycology.
But yeah, I plan on having an ice machine in there with a condenser outside for rosin making.
So you can have a
So, okay, let me ask you this. Are you going to make the initial purchase for a larger RO system now? Or are you going to have two smaller RO systems? That
like an ice machine.
Dude, I was thinking about looking into leasing the smallest Hans. Because we have I don't know if you know what a Hans is, but it's like these professional RO systems. Like we have one at work that's huge, and it does I think it's 16 gallons a minute or 19 gallons a minute. But I saw that they had smaller ones and you can lease them. So they have to come change the filters, they have to come fix it if it leaks and all this. I might do that. If not, I will be out with what you said, giving your options. I would do the bigger one. I'd just spring for the bigger one.
Right on.
Get it done now. And yeah, but we'll see. Because also work is offered to sell me some older ones that are kind of big that they used before the Hans.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
You don't need to be pulling 16 gallons a minute.
No, yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying, realistically. So.
No. It's crazy. That thing's crazy. I gotta get a video of it. It's like having 3 hose faucets coming out of it. And it's just like, I didn't know it could filter this crap this fast. But inside of it is like 6 filters that are like 4 feet tall.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
They're really dense filters.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's got a little screen on it that tells you the input, the output PPM, how many gallons it's done, all this crazy stuff. They're impressive.
Nice.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know how small they make them. I just know at the grocery store here they have one that's like, it's like the thickness of your typical RO filter. It's not. It's taller. It's 4 feet tall.
I was just reading that too. Sequence 1,000 gallons a day RO system.
That's
Holy
crazy,
fuck.
dude. I have 150 gallons now, and it's plenty.
I just wanted to say Yeti showed me his what's that hash making machine he got, Dan?
Osprey.
The Osprey.
What is
Holy shit, is that thing cool?
Can you bring up?
Yeah, I want to see that thing.
It's neat.
He
I've
showed
never
me
seen
it
it
cycling and he put
What does it do?
It's a
It
washing
mixes
machine.
hash.
So instead of you doing the paddle,
It's a
It's-
washing machine.
It's
yeah,
a tricone.
Oh, dude, it is
but
really
it's
cool.
made for rosin. So like it's made not to
So it's
like these
stainless
washing
steel and
machines you
shit.
get off Amazon whip the
plastic.
shit out of stuff. So this thing does it, good.
It's still,
You know,
it's a square
Yeah,
shape,
little-
so when it's got the circle thing, so
The
the butt's
agitator.
kind of hit into the edges, which
Okay.
agitates it really nice. and then it's chilled, so it keeps your water cold. So your
I always
ice
come
and
from
stuff
the
doesn't
Frenchy
melt.
school, and the Frenchy school being it's not the ice. I'm not trying to use the ice to break the fucking shit off. I'm trying to use the temperature to wash them off.
He kind of uses one similar, I think, to this thing in his video, his famous video that shows how to make a hash with the small one.
Yeah,
He shows you the big one first. It's
I
just a
remember
big
seeing that big
stainless steel
stainless
thing.
steel motherfucker. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
the one I'm
that's
thinking of.
similar. Osprey's just
Not as
refined
well.
it, I think, made it even better because they chilled it out and everything. But yeah, that thing's
Yeah.
incredible.
A lot of
75
these
gallon.
Oh shit!
iceless. They do a lot of
Oh
ice
god,
washers.
that is fucking
Yeah, well,
badass, bro. 25 fucking grand. Whew.
It's
Holy!
it's so cool, dude.
You know what it looks like? It looks like I'm
We're gonna do a video on
like
it.
the soft serve machine.
It's
You
got
know,
a big button too. I love it.
the big panic button.
The lid is like 30 pounds. The whole thing is stainless steel.
Damn, this thing is built to last. Then, wow.
Yeah. There's the paddle right there.
That's awesome.
Oh, so it's not that aggressive.
It's not aggressive at all.
What's
And
interesting
then-
is it's not that different than the bottom of the do it at
Yeah.
your home one.
it
It's
sticks.
similar circle.
They run at like 400 RPM is right about.
So now, what would I would just run that through bags just like normal and catch it, or do they have their own shit that goes with it to help you?
Yeah, so you wash
Big
it, and then
accessories.
the output, you output it, and then run it through bags.
Yeah, it had that faucet at the bottom, Skilbo.
Yeah, the
Yes. So you just
fucking
put
drain
that
cup.
thing up on a table or something, I'm imagining, or if it has legs, I don't know.
Well, I was wondering if they had like maybe some kind of permanent steel fucking mesh screen that you could use that
Oh.
all proprietary to
That'd
make
be
this shit
crazy.
even cooler, and you know what I mean, like something.
Yeah, they have a collection reservoir you can pick up with it.
There we go, Dan.
Right at this one.
Because you know they're cashing in on that shit too. But it's better than fucking with bags. You know what I mean? It's like a permanent or.
But this is for large scale operation.
I mean, how many
Yeah.
pounds can you put inside this machine? My God.
He
12.
told me what his run amounts
12?
were, and I can't remember.
He said 12.
No, everything is in grams. So,
12,000 grams.
12,000
but he
grams.
did mention it took him a minute to dial it in to be as efficient as doing it by hand. Because once you're really good at doing it by hand, you can really do a good job. But he's figured it out. Now he can do about equal.
What's the processing time difference? I wonder.
I think it takes a little bit longer to run through the machine, but since it can do so much, you can
Right.
kind of get ahead, like on that. You know what I mean? The batch size is so big.
Dude, I love his work, man.
He's got 4 freeze dryers now.
Wow.
4 times the fun, man.
It's so funny, dude. I love going over to his place. He's got
Tara's
his
holding
shit
some
figured
up
out,
right
man.
now.
He's working
Well, he
hard
needs
over
it.
there.
Maybe he'll sell the old stuff.
Yeah, I got some Mr. Nasty right here, and Dan's got double driver. I love this Mr. Nasty.
He probably would baked if he wanted to get a freeze dryer or something. He probably would.
Yeah, I'll hit him up
Get
when
him.
I'm closer to that, cause maybe he'll have like already washed shit and stuff.
Dude,
You never know.
And I'll tell you what, his fucking 510 threads are fucking crazy amazing.
You put it back.
Troy, what was that?
Bring it
Yeah,
back.
sorry, I was late. And
Here it is.
Okay.
The bag with the sticker, man.
Oh, that's dope. He's got bags now.
Yeah,
I love it. It's a fucking Yeti foot.
Yeah, I got a. That
No,
whole
that's put the
that
whoop
bag's
foot bag.
full.
We got you, rosin.
Yeah, we got the rosin. We got the rosin in the north now, above the
Right.
wall for us people up here.
John wants to know if Nectar the Gods is a good line if you're trying to go organic and soil.
Well, he doesn't
know
want
that-
to know. He's saying it's good. I just pulled that up because that's something that the panel agrees with.
Definitely.
Lots of the guys here.
For sure,
use
for
Nectar
sure.
No,
and
I
they
agree. I've
come up.
done it.
I think the
I came
flavor
from
really
Nectar.
comes through, man.
I use one shot outdoor. Makes life easy.
I've been running Nectar for years. Love it.
If I was ever to go back to bottles, it would be Nectar for sure.
I grew
think so,
some
too, yeah.
fucking frosty organic shit with their liquid line when I was in
Absolutely.
Florida.
The
Yeah.
bone meal, Dan. The bone meal.
It is, dude.
Absolutely, man.
Buy a lot of Herc.
Wear it.
Wear it, love it, right?
Love it, yeah. But I fantasize about easier to grow sometimes too. So maybe one day. But for now, we're gonna still keep shaking them bottles.
Yep.
Keep shaking them bottles, baby.
Showering in them bottles, Dan.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
man.
that's the only ones worth shaking.
Yeah, I'm
You
with
can
you.
tell.
Yeah,
You got to shake the shit out of that hurt too.
It's almost halftime, you know that. I mean,
We
we've
gotta
ran
get
right up to
somebody
like
to get a video of you shaking that
Hashtag.
bottle so we can use it
Yeah,
for your
so
intro.
Slow
All right.
mo, just
Well,
I
two
gotta grab
hands
the
on
thing.
the
we don't
gun.
have any music or anything, but I
You
do
know what I
have a
mean?
torch.
When we do the intro video for you, we can have you shaking the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Macarena, baby.
Hash
It's
time.
fucking hash time.
Party
Holy
time.
shit.
Excellent.
Hard time. Hash time.
Got some
I
We're
got
gonna
some.
have big
red
shit
hash.
done.
Hey, it's
yeah.
hash time. Hash time, baby.
See
It's
how
also
quick
a
I
good
did
time
that?
to remind everybody, if you haven't at this point, please like the stream for us. If you're new to the show, thanks for
Please
checking
like,
us out,
comment,
hanging
and
out, getting
subscribe
high.
in the chat.
Yeah, man. Don't
I got
forget to
some,
switch over.
Stray CRC fresh goes something.
Yeah, hopefully you didn't come in late or you did listen and you're not in top chat.
Well, the problem, Porch, is you don't have a fancy CGI
He's got a cool back.
paper to hang up and tell people live chat.
Boom, live chat.
No, you
Disappears.
need it. You need like a
Yeah,
piece of paper.
live chat
I have
across
a
the
banner
top.
for that. For this one.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I could probably get one of those green bars.
Oh,
that
he's got a
sits
banner
right
at
here.
the bottom. Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Dude,
that's
I love
fancy.
the,
Just
I love the
periodic-
cold
can you put
temps
that-
on these.
We're fancy now.
Super low temp on the lime skunk, man. Fuck.
Dude,
So
don't
nice.
even get me started. I wish I had some Fergoli right now.
So I have some Classic Roots GMOZs. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones of theirs, and it is just beautiful, and it smells really good, and it's BHO, and it's wonderful. So I get the hook on some new ones that come out from here and there. They have one that's a 4K. Wow, the taste on it is phenomenal. So there is definitely good BHO out there, and
You talking about 2160p?
mm,
Joke
What?
for the techies. That's a joke
Oh
for the
my God.
techies.
well, don't do that to me because then you're making me go, I don't know.
Uh,
We're going 4K, baby.
Yeah, that's 2160p.
Oh, boy. Wow.
Blue Kiss, I hope you're feeling better this morning. I hope you're still on the mend and everything is going well for you.
Love you,
I'm
girl.
going back
Oh, she
into
was
this. I
rolling
gotta
it up.
She was fucking
Rolling the balls, baby.
rolling.
All
I just had a
Rolling the
You know,
balls.
order
I
come
have
through on
sent-
my phone.
I have
Fucking
sent a
good.
lot of those out in the last week, man.
Ball
I just
life.
got an order
Good,
on my
man,
phone.
good.
We need more over here.
You need more? I got you.
Yep.
I just had my mom's husband, my stepdad needs one. He says.
Oh, wow.
Perfect.
Wow. We left that a couple weeks ago as a trial, and I don't think they really
It's gone
believed-
already?
Well, I don't think they really believed us that it was going to work. So that's nice to know. They were a bit skeptical. So
Dave, try it.
love it.
That's all you can
Love
do.
it.
Try it.
Yeah, we definitely need a new order of those.
See, I've got a buddy whose wife was having pituitary issues, so I was thinking, where could she put that on? But never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it would soak
What
in anywhere
is
far
going
enough
on?
because she doesn't smoke. So I was like, well, what should get some kind of topical? But no,
Does she boof?
She
who
can
doesn't?
butt chug it. Who doesn't? All my friends boof.
You gotta ask her if she boofs.
Yeah,
Oh shit! I gotta grab something. to drink.
flip upside down, take a rollerball.
Can anyone recommend a good breeder for SFV? Oh man, who did the
San Fernando
SFV?
Valley.
I just saw somebody had a cross with that.
Didn't 2020 do a cross of SFV?
I'm sure everybody has. It's one of those ones. It's like OG Kush. It's a tool, but I can't think off the top of my head anybody like known for it,
Sounds fucking familiar.
using it, known for using it. Yeah, Jason Eyestone in chat has probably. I would agree with maybe Ocean Grown has a lot of crosses with that.
Mhm.
You can use. Let me look at Seed Finder. That's a good website to use to kind of find stuff like this. Isn't it SFV OG though? The real.
Yeah, San Fernando Valley.
Yeah,
San
but that's a
Fernando.
clone. That's just like a clone only deal.
Yeah, but if I find it, I can sometimes see if it's been used. At the bottom of Seed Finder, sometimes they'll give you crosses of that strain that you're looking at.
If you find something relevant, you want to share your screen so people can see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking
John,
for
that-
relevant before
That
I do.
stands
Right
for
now,
San Fernando Valley.
there's 2020 did a SFV OG back cross number 5. Which,
That's
let's see if they
staples.
put it into anything.
Yeah, that's probably the best you're gonna find right there.
So I would go look at 2020's genetics or even email them. They have a website. And check them out. Yeah. Because
For sure.
that's a back cross number 5. Good
Email
lord.
them, tell them the show sent you because they sponsor the show, so they might.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I found it.
Adam is good people.
SFV the cut. OG the cut. So here's some hybrids and crossbreeds. I'll share it. Share.
Come on, Tech TV.
I
Technology
don't-
kid.
Getting it in.
I love like how boomers think things are instant.
But they said that
Because I
the
said
internet was.
it's not like I said, Alexa, share this.
Aw, we were promised a future that hasn't been delivered yet.
I'm gonna
Okay, so you got Face Plan OG, which is face off times these. We can see who made that. 207 Genetics. Have no clue who they are. But yeah, so basically you would come here, you would find SFVOG clone cut. I'll show you how I did that.
Easy.
Yeah, this is
I
the way to do
Is it
it.
gonna
Right?
go back?
I searched SFVOG at the top.
Yep.
Hit enter.
Fake do breeders for them so they can see that if they've never been
Quick.
there.
I don't, yeah.
A quick seed finder how to.
Unable to connect. So you guys broke my computer.
Ah, shit, man.
Well, it's cool.
Yeah, but what you can also do in this is you can type your breeder's name in there, and it'll bring up every
Oh,
genetic
yeah.
that breeder
Let's
has
see.
put out.
Yeah,
they're I wonder if you guys can
Fucking-
still hear me, so I have
Yeah,
internet.
you're here.
they're blocking you.
It's yeah, they don't like it. They don't like me right now, I guess. I'm using their website how it's supposed to be used.
Interesting.
You know what I
It's
find
called a
too
strain
sometimes?
wizard, too is good.
Sometimes I find it's the browser.
You're
Yeah,
muted sequence.
Like they can tell you're using
I was just taking it
their
off
screen.
the main screen for.
Yeah.
Just in
Here,
case.
I'm back to it with the Google Chrome.
You got it. Okay, so bring it up.
Yeah. So what sequence was saying? I mean Skillbo. You come up here, you go search and find. Say you want like
Strain wizard.
20
Cool too.
20 genetics. I don't know if they.
No space between the 220.
Yeah, that's what.
2020
Sometimes you have to get it.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Let's just do 2020.
Yep.
So nope. So that one's kind of hard, but I bet if I said, Skunk House. Wow. So you gotta get really specific on this website. I've never done breeders on here.
Just scroll down the left right
See
there.
the, one
where
that-
there's
the
breeders
third one,
team
scroll
name.
down to it and then select one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So let's go find 2020. See if they're T. Good lord,
lot of
there's
breeders.
breeders. Good lord.
There it
Soon.
There they are. Yeah.
Soon Bakes genetics will be up there.
There it is.
2020 genetics.
Now,
It makes you can't do that.
yeah, go back for a second. Go down, scroll down now after you've already selected 2020. Well, see, it's on White Widow. That always defaults to White Widow with them. And where does it say to search for?
Yeah, see when I clicked that, it made it different.
Damn. Interesting.
Yeah, who knows. So anyways, back to the strain though. SVFOG. Oh, spelled it wrong. Yes. So you find this, and then right here, if you look on the right,
This clone
there's
only.
one that says Concrete Jungle. I have no clue who that is, so no. Clone only though is what I clicked, and that's the one that, like Sequence said, this is a cut, so that makes sense. And this
From
is
OG.
and then you come down here, and it gives you a couple, a little bit more, I guess famous or
Yeah, like Valley.
known crosses with that. So like aficionado OG, that's probably from aficionado. This might be from Skunk House. You can click these. Oh, this is from Alpine Seeds, and that'll tell you who it's from. And you can go see if they're still rocking. You can see what they actually did with it.
Yeah.
This site's great because it breaks it down real easy to understand. There's the first cross, Lemon Larry. You scroll down here, so here's the second cross, SFVOG. It's just a cut. But yeah, that's this is one of the greatest sites
Yeah,
in modern
legit.
day cannabis.
OG is
my
one of the
opinion.
craziest strains ever, man. There's so many named cuts of that one thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
I used to say forever that I love Tahoe. Tahoe was
Right.
fucking amazing to me, and people were like, well, that's just
And
a
there's Triple
cut
OG,
of-
there's Ghost OG, there's
Now there's Larry OG.
Larry
Yep.
OG,
Frisco OG.
biker.
and SFV. All those are cuts, named cuts. And I don't know of any other strain that's like that.
He said biker OG.
Uh,
Kim, maybe?
I was gonna say Chem Dog.
Like Cookies has 2 named cuts. There's Fedments and Forum Cut.
Ooh, Forum cut, man.
What OG? What OG? I mean, OG in general has the lemon pine terp, if that's what you're looking for in chat. What was it that I grew that had that? I want to say it was the ZMO maybe. There was a pheno in there because it had OG in it. That was just like lemon pine.
That's why I got the West Coast Sour Diesel is for a heavy lemon terp, and it's
Sour D. That's a
East
good point.
Coast Sour Diesel times Frisco OG. So there should be
Dang.
some lemon in there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, buddy. What are you? What's behind you right now?
I have this one.
Hey, here
I
we
did
go.
it. I did it.
You did it perfect when we
Get
were
your fingers
Yeah.
out.
See?
there.
All right. So yeah, this
We
one
practiced
is
this in the pre-show, by the way.
Octane Kush here. and
Okay.
then Platinum Kush Breath, Grateful Breath, Swamp Sticks,
Yes.
Swamp Sticks. We gotta go this way. Swamp Sticks again.
I like
This
this.
is the Hong Kong Fooey. along with that
Okay.
one.
Yes.
Dude, these things are fucking tiny little squat bushes.
Yeah.
This thing is like as old as all of the other ones.
Jeez.
Oh,
It's tiny, but
Are
it's
those
so
plants pulled
fucking
out of a
woody.
frugal bed?
No,
No.
these
Those
are
are
all the
1
mothers
gallons
that
and
were in
3
the
gallons?
bedroom. These
Oh,
are all
okay,
5
okay.
gallons.
fives
And
and
these are
ones.
ones, yeah, 5s and 1s. Yeah, and then I got more Platinum Kush Breath and little
Okay.
clones over here. So, but that's all either Gage Green Group.
Hell yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
really
wow.
support them too much, but in-house
Wow.
on the Platinum Kush Breath and
I was reading
Yeah.
Bob's comment.
Seed
Yeah.
Junkie on the Octane.
It's a nice lineup.
Gas, man.
Looks
Yeah, I've
like
been growing
he's-
those for like a year. The Platinum Kush Breath and the Hong Kong are both new. Shout out to Dro for hooking up the Hong Kong Fooey. A CSI Humboldt. Old
That first
Family
time.
Purple times dog shit.
Yeah, dog shit was real good. No, I didn't have dog shit. I had purple dog bud. Mine had dog shit in it.
Is that Labrador?
Yeah, hopefully,
Yeah.
man.
It was like
Motherfucker ate it.
granddaddy purple.
I'll
was
feed it to my
delicious.
dog.
Oh man.
Get
The
some
first time I
rabbit
got
blood.
that swamp sticks from you, that you brought it around for everybody to
That
try.
was great.
Whew,
Super good.
winner.
For sure.
Yeah, well, that
A
one,
good grower for growing on a porch. He sure did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you know, and I finally moved up to where I'm not growing on a porch in this house, but I'm gonna put a plant on my porch. Just 'cause
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have to,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
I'm growing autoflower out there or something.
Yeah.
Just throw it out.
Continue the tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be at 3 years officially, February 2nd,
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
coming up.
The show will be 3 years in like 2 months. Or
Yeah,
3
man.
months.
Well, I started growing watching the show.
Yes, that makes
Kind of
sense.
correlate.
Crazy.
You guys were like the podcast I started listening to.
Me too.
along with Cheap Home
Hey.
Grill.
Back when we were
Yeah.
podcast only. Yeah.
I was just super quiet, not like Tara and Dan really made themselves known.
It was just a
They
really
sure
great
did.
place to talk about
Yeah.
cannabis. You
Yeah,
know?
they're great
live.
people, so it's like they just came out of the woodwork. It was awesome.
I remember when they used to participate in the chat and they were telling everybody to like the show, and
Yeah.
now they don't do any of that stuff.
You know,
That's where I met this
That's
lovely
like-
chick right here.
Absolutely.
I
Okay.
try to do the chat, and I haven't had my phone to be able to. So now that I'm here at Dan's, I've been in the chat all day today. So zip it.
This show specifically, Wake and Bake with the Groskis, was Tara and Dan's idea.
Horrible idea.
Yep. The best idea.
Donuts,
We used to
donuts
wake up with the
fans.
birds.
What started it? I came
Moving
up
it to
with
Saturday has been
Dan.
great. I will say that.
I'm just wondering why Pan Lady hasn't brought you breakfast.
Today,
She
too.
she brought me coffee.
There you go.
There's breakfast
Oh, we got
right there.
It-
Fucking eat that.
I
I
ran out
can't-
of coffee and she just went and made more coffee and brought me more coffee. So she's very, very good.
Eat a dick, baked.
I don't have any right now.
There's your breakfast.
I don't have time to fuck off, but I can fuck off later.
They say that's a good breakfast though. 2 nuts, sausage, and a shot of protein.
That's right.
that 420 wife give you a thumbs down on that one.
Oh Lord.
Dude, that's kind of the funny thing is that 420 wife used to have to listen to the show all the time because Dan would have it on the speaker in the house. When we first met her, she was like, I feel like I know you guys already. I've heard you guys talk for hours.
We did, you know, or traveling in the car, we put you in the
Captive
car.
audience is the only audience, man.
You know, I'm just real passionate about weed, and you guys carried that same passion. So it was a real easy connect with you guys, and you know, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for being there and answering questions, and you know, just making me feel like, you know, just a good grower and stuff. And I appreciate you guys.
I think you've proven that you're a good grower at this point, Dan.
Well, he's
Well,
awesome.
Yeah, no
you know,
doubt.
Sure.
You know,
Have
it's
some prime.
I don't know. You know, I've been absent for a while. You don't see me around a lot. You know, I just
It's because you're really good at growing weed.
yeah, it's
Growing
overwhelming
weed a lot
overwhelming
in
at
mass
times.
now.
So, but yeah,
There we go. Right there.
we're
The
still
fucking weed needs you,
Cheers,
Dan.
yeah. I tell you, you know, I even talked to Tara. You know, we've grown massive amounts of weed,
I know. We really were
You know,
just like looking at each other
thousands-
talking about it the other
thousands of
day.
pounds of weed.
He's like, "Do you know how
It's
much
like cartel
weed you touch?"
quantities of weed.
it's mind blowing. So yeah, you know, you just get caught up in the moment, and you know,
Days fly by doing this. I mean, just I mean, it's hard to believe. I mean, days even at work, you're just like, "Oh my gosh, it's already break time," or "Oh my gosh, it's lunchtime."
Right.
it's we live our life 8 weeks at a time. It
Right,
seems like,
Yeah,
and
it feels
it
like
really does seem like time moves very fast.
It
So,
does. I mean, we live the way the plant. You know, we do. We live by the
And-
plant. Honestly.
and you know that's why my comment to Bake, you know, where are you gonna find time to do all this stuff at home? Because he knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I got time. I got time.
here's a cool thing, Dan, is the way that you kind of like really fanned out in the beginning. Your original OG fan is in the chat right now too, because when we were all up at Luzerne, when Susan showed up,
Oh,
she
Susan.
walked past me and Sequence both were like, hey, she goes, Dank man, Dan, I need to talk to you, and just was totally, man. She was fangirling out for
I tell you what, that Luzerne meetup that time was very humbling to me and made me feel, you know, I didn't realize the amount of people's lives that we touch, you know, and you know, thank you, Susan. You're a great friend, and you know, she can message me anytime, and we do communicate. But yeah, you know, very humbling.
I mean,
Yeah,
A lot of
Gilmo and I have had those moments like a little bit earlier, but now that you've joined kind of the panels and stuff and gotten to see, you got to see what that looks like from kind of the other side, right? And
Absolutely.
it's very crazy. All these events, we'll sit back and look at each other and be like, wow, this is wild. Seeing people walk around wearing shirts and hanging out and all smoking together. And
It's crazy.
You know, I remember the first time I ran into, shout out to Eagle Gardens way back when, at the grow store. I kind of put it together that just watching the show that he was from Northern Michigan, and my wife and I had talked, and I'm like, wouldn't that be wild just to meet up with him? And sure enough, one day I was at the grow store, and in walks Eagle Gardens, and man, I was
remember
just
that, yeah.
starstruck. Couldn't talk. I'm like, I know who you are. And I probably made him feel like I felt when Susan approached me.
He's super humble about it too, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And as soon as I embraced the cannabis community in Michigan, you guys have accepted me open arms. And this is the best community I've ever been involved with.
Absolutely.
Where you cultivate good vibes, man. Not just good information, but good vibes, man.
Dude,
Right
I
on.
remember this shitty windy day when I got invited to come pull a piece of plastic over a greenhouse. I was so excited. It's like, dude, this is gonna be awesome. We get to go fucking hang out with Sequence, smoke some fucking weed,
Maybe die.
maybe
die,
fly
get ripped
away
out.
on this big piece of plastic.
Man,
Yeah.
that day was horrible. Horrible.
That's the first time you've complained about it. I tried to get you to complain about it a couple shows ago, and you kind of like, oh, it wasn't that bad. But now on this one, you're like, it's fucking
Dude.
horrible.
That day was horrible.
Found your Achilles heel for it.
Yeah. That was the worst day. Very sketch.
It was cool.
Got her did. One day I'll have a greenhouse
You
again.
do.
For sure.
Baked tater. Baked taters. Highlight that comment.
This thing?
Yeah, man. It's called We Will Be at Luzerne.
Yeah, we're working on something. We've got some stuff in the plans, and Dan and I have been talking too. So we've got some stuff we've been wanting to come to the panel with, and so we're working on some stuff. We got some stuff coming for 22.
I'm ready to make a drive.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
how
not a
else
bad drive.
Lee was driving to meet Dan.
Yeah.
I was
In like
driving
February.
in February, driving from Cincinnati to meet Dan. I mean, you guys have changed my life. So
I was like, Trish, we gotta go meet this lady from Ohio.
What?
I'm like, man, she's
I met someone on the internet.
Yeah.
yeah, he was very open about it. It was awesome, though. I mean,
Did you guys meet at a Motel 8?
no, it's
at
a
the grow store.
I was so nervous.
Common ground.
That's another way to shop.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah.
No,
It was awesome. I think that day she actually made rounds to a lot of us.
yeah.
But yeah,
Dude,
that
it's
was
not that
the
far of a
start
drive,
of my round making.
It's not that far of a drive, he says.
Listen, you know what? The one thing that's consistent with it is from the very first time that I went to a fucking cannabis event here. The first thing I went to was Kushstock, and that's where I hung out and met Sequence at. Every time I've stood in line, without fail, within one or two people away from me, there's somebody from another state, whether it's Ohio, whether it's Indiana.
Oh, yeah.
Illinois. We have people from Pennsylvania, New York, Tennessee. Okay. Now, here's the cool thing is when we had events, it was really, really cool to say that we have people all over the place. So, we've got people on the Eastern Seaboard. There's a bunch of you in chat from there, from Cheddar Bob to High and Tight to just so many
Oregon.
different people.
matter of fact,
Rachel
I'm
came
going to
from
be
Florida.
flowering Thunder Dan's cannabis. Finally, it's going to be moving into the flower room here soon. So shout out to Thunder Dan,
Right.
Frank for hooking me up with those clones. So that would be Banana Daddy #2 and Storm Shadow. So,
Ooh, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, you got it?
yeah,
So I don't need mine?
yes, you still need it.
Oh, I thought you.
that was beautiful. It looks really sativa-esque, my opinion.
That's a deep-esque.
I gotta remember that tonight because I gotta put that one and a different one.
No, but it's worth the drive to go to this shit, man. I'm telling you, and I'm not trying to like blow smoke up your ass, but it's really, really cool to sit down with a bunch of people that are kind of nice, and kind of half-ass funny, and smoke their shit, and then we get to try to smoke yours, and it's just a really good way to recharge your battery, man. That's what
Half-ass.
That's what I wanted
we
to
live
say.
all
I
over
wanted
the
to
state.
understand
I'm-
that in
Still
your
make it a
comments,
point to try to
Jovo.
get together. Go
There's
ahead.
only one way that you learn that these other people in line are from other states, and that's because they're friendly and they talk to you and they're, and that doesn't happen everywhere you stand in line. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, just one more thing for the cannabis community. And like you said, we do get to smoke. That's how we got to smoke like Slurricane for the first time. And,
Yeah.
You know, different stuff like that.
The first place I ever got to try Puffco.
Right.
You know, I couldn't afford that shit.
Yeah, the only place I do bougie dabs.
Exactly.
Bougie dabs. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Pinky up shit.
Yeah, you,
You gotta hold your pinky when you're
on a
doing that.
slurper.
Hold
I
the
love my
terp,
bougie dabs.
the terp-o-meter.
Turpometer.
Well, the thing is, if you're in chat, you're already halfway here.
There's another
Whatever
little
show you're
thing
on,
in that coming.
you are. You've already
Like
made
a
friends with
fucking
people
submarine.
in chat. You know what I mean? So
That's a, yeah, stethoscope.
it starts with people. We've had a lot of issues where people have met each other in chat and then gone and smoked together and been like, "Oh man, I met this cool person," whether it's through DGC or us or FCP or Eagle or one of the other 100 shows, Let's Be Buds or Caribou Heart. We can just keep doing this for the rest of the show and doing shout outs. But
Yeah, man.
you
so
guys
many.
catch my vibe.
I
You know what-
demand that you forget at least 2 or 3 shows and piss some people off.
Yep.
No, see, you cut me off there, so that's the perfect way for me to just segue away from that. And we can
We didn't forget you. We love you. There's just so
Yeah.
many.
If you didn't mention your show, please complain in the comments.
And then like and subscribe.
Click the
Make
notification
sure not to
bell.
miss you next time.
Yeah, man.
Make sure you're in live chat so you can complain live.
There's still that. If you're in top chat, try to complain. We're not gonna know.
Yeah.
True, it probably filters it out, especially if you call it fuckheads. It'll filter that out. We won't see it.
Yep. Remember the over restrictive bot in the very beginning? Just constantly.
From henceforth and forevermore, they will be known as Ohonians. Thank you.
Is that what they call themselves?
Ohonians.
That's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Get her.
Ohonians?
Is that?
Ohonians.
Ohio-onians.
Because I'm from Ohio and I've never heard that.
Very nice.
Oh, he's an
They're
Ohonian.
called Ohesians.
High in
Let's
the middle
Google.
and
I'm gonna Google it.
I'm too young for that shit.
high in the middle and round on the edges.
Hey, the lady says you call them terrible drivers.
We need a sad trombone
Yeah.
noise for that.
See, I've been
Hey, I had to come to Michigan to get friends, so
It's
I didn't have
Ohio.
any friends in Ohio.
I've lived in
Well, I hate
Michigan for
this
18 years. So
Ohio-
I'm officially from Michigan.
Ohioans.
It is
Oh,
Ohioans.
It's
It's
fucking
Ohio
Ohioans.
A&S.
Iowan.
Ohio.
Ohio.
So-
Last of the Ohegans.
Yeah, like yeah, but it's not. See, the Mohicans has an IAN. This is OAN at the end.
It's not an I.
So it's you have to say Ohioans, Ohioans, Ohioans.
Got it.
Oh,
You're saying it right.
I'm not liking it though.
No,
It doesn't.
it doesn't
It
roll
doesn't,
off your tongue.
yeah,
I'll
it
tell
doesn't
you
roll
that.
off your tongue.
Not at all.
Michigander, that sounds right.
So you got
What
fucking
about the Michigese,
Floridian.
though? There's the
Floridian.
Michigese and the Michiganders.
Yeah.
engines.
I've always hated Michigan.
It's just,
Michigese. Speaking of Ohio, wasn't it great to see that fucking Ohio State Michigan game last year?
Oh.
God, that was
It
such a
was a
great
great
time.
one to
One,
watch.
one in
that's the
10
one where the
years.
Spartans lost.
And you know what? Shout out to Nut Tree because he was a trooper. He came in wearing the
He was.
fucking the scarlet and gray.
Yeah.
And the Santa hat.
He turned his shirt
Ho, ho,
inside
ho.
out after the halftime.
Get quiet. Does a hell of a party though.
It was fun times. It was a good time.
If you're gonna lose, at least lose amongst friends.
Yeah, he was a good sport.
You guys were good sports too. Didn't rub it in too bad.
That's right.
Because
It's
you
the
lost.
rivalry. It's the best rivalry. There's
We
no
drew on
other.
his face while he was conscious.
love it.
Sharpie.
Yeah. I heard the Spartans lost, though, so you got that.
Yeah.
Yup. Michigan didn't beat him this year, but
I was waiting to see if Painted Lady was gonna flip that off too, but no. Spartan was here. He was.
Oh, that was for Spartan. Yeah, that was
And
more
they
for
used to
Spartan.
He's his head's in the way now.
He cares so much about that foosball game.
Sipping on a
Love
coffee.
you, your football.
Sipping on gin and juice.
Hey,
We don't got gin and juice.
Oh, it's mimosas.
rolling,
No mimosas today.
Mimosas.
smoking endo.
One drop of
sipping on
OJ.
juice.
Shout out to Chris from my work at Classic Roots. He his first grow here. He's got some Hercule and nice tight
Super
buds.
good.
Super good.
Hell yeah.
He
He's
did a
great,
very
great.
good job on it.
Great job on his
Mhm.
first time.
Is that the stuff we
Nice.
smoked on New Year's?
That was his one
That
plant,
was- yeah, this is
and
the
this
new
is
Pinot.
his second pheno. He had
Yeah,
two
dude, he
different
did a
phenos.
really good job for his first grow.
Oh yeah.
Certainly did. Yeah.
Beginner's luck.
Go, Chris. Well, yeah, that's like me and that swamp sticks. That was the first plant I ever grew, and it just turned out fire. It's like, oh,
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Super dank.
and just kept.
What happened to the rest of them?
I know, right? Well, you know,
Oh.
as you clone, they say the degradation, right?
The
That's what they
degradation.
say.
That's what it is.
The
yeah.
degradation. The
The
degradation.
No,
Like a
call
genetic
shenanigans.
drift.
There's
Genetic
no
drift.
Genetic
No.
drift.
The degradation. Oh Lord.
No, that's called viruses, man.
That's
That's
so
called dirty
good.
tools.
Sounds like Bake's running for senator or something.
It sounds like a whole lot of excuses to me.
Yeah, it sounds like you just can't grow. You can't clone, you can't grow.
I just need a tissue culture and it'll be good.
I can say
Free,
that.
a quick little
It'll come
refresh.
back.
you
When
know?
you're at that point, pop a pack of seeds.
Yeah, let's just get some seeds, start over.
It'll be cheaper.
Don't do what you did before when you cloned.
Clean those
Yeah.
scissors with alcohol.
Every
Wait,
cut.
Scissors.
I don't even use scissors.
Whoa,
With my teeth.
Jesus. Whoa, baby.
Use your
You're getting
teeth.
microbes
Fuck yeah.
fresh on their
What a
mouth
man.
microbes.
Immediate inoculation. Bite your tongue.
I don't even understand how you get your teeth around it.
Don't grow woody
He
shit.
puts his mouth over the clone.
That's what I'm saying. You deep throat the
Bites it
clone,
off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just
and
take
then okay. All right.
it. I mean, you
That's
take
how
it
it
like
does it.
a 4-inch clone, man. You can. handle it.
Oh, okay.
What do you take? Like fucking foot tall clones?
What do
Are you
mean
telling
Yeah,
me
don't
about
sometimes
use
they're
full
like
it?
lawnmower
6,
man
8
or something?
inches.
Damn, I just take
Lawnmower
like a
man?
top, like 4 to 5 inches off the top of a. Send it.
Send it.
Don't literally bite them, but
Yeah, no teeth.
a nice clean razor blade, nice scalpel, you know.
Habaneros with-
And that's how Porch Farmer does it, guys.
That's how she's done.
That's the magic.
Hey, we've
You
all
guys
got our
didn't think you
methods.
get a tutorial today. The triangle octane is looking pissed, man.
Dude, she's pissed about everything. She hates life. But the flower's really good, so I keep her around.
Is that the high
The high octane times triangle
TK?
kush back cross 2. or
Yeah.
3. Yeah. I don't remember.
Yeah, she's a little finicky. When your clone is so small, it doesn't tickle your throat.
That's like the toothbrush
bad,
making me
man.
gag thing, you know?
You don't gag.
Me? Hell no. No reflexes.
Me? Oh, no.
So I top my plants like that, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like a snake.
A sneaky snake.
That is all good tips on cutting clones.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheddar Bob bites him at a 45. There you go.
So you have to try to get the 45. That's the magic.
The schmegma
You
to
gotta
it.
get all the hair off.
Hmm You don't need to dip it in aloe anymore after
Real
that.
straight.
What did we
No, it's
open?
fully inoculated, I'm sure.
It's clean. It's ready.
What did we start?
I haven't even been paying attention to chat. I better look at it.
Yeah, it's going off. We still
In
got
the
somebody talking about
meantime-
Ohio.
In the meantime, make sure you guys come through tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Bro Show Live, with hopefully all of us there and even more. And then come back Monday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the late sesh.
All good shows.
Yeah, we should have the some guests. They are planning on joining us. I think 2 guys actually, Skilbo.
Yes.
So that'll be
Indeed.
cool. Rob and Trey from Cannabis Lifestyle TV. I can
confirm that.
Yeah, I can share that. I haven't communicated with them very much, but I'm excited about doing the show. Yeah, Rob at least will be joining.
Right. And our second upcoming guest is is
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see. Ed Rosenthal is going to come back. So I confirmed that yesterday.
Then there's the avocado tech guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Blue, the guy that invented avocado tech, is going to come on as well.
now see, I am gonna fanboy a little bit for that one, because when I first seen that, when he first came out with it, I was like, oh shit, man. And it really, really, I feel like it was a way for me to bring all my worms to the top. You know what I mean? The milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. The avocado tech brings all the worms to the top.
It does, man.
Like a fucking orgy in there. But I used to watch him. He did a lot of lives and things like that. And I really like the approach that he has to growing. So it'll be really interesting to be able to have him on the show.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, I'm excited to get a new topic we haven't really talked about.
Well, we used to be
not a real organic
death.
deep dive, you know?
Yeah.
I miss the podcasts. I'd like to see more podcasts.
Well, we still have to do a podcast with you. So keep talking it up.
And Dan.
Here it comes.
You're the one that threw yourself.
You got it.
First, Dan was over there quiet as
They
can be.
interviewed me once, a long time ago.
I
You
don't,
got it, baby. Here it comes.
I don't know.
Take notes.
I love podcasts. That's what I listen to at work.
Yeah.
All these shows get uploaded to the podcast.
Oh, I listen to him. I know Dan does too. He
Well,
listens-
I listen to YouTube because I don't
Yeah, we
even
well, we
know where
listen
to
to
find
YouTube.
a podcast.
Oh, I can show
It's
you.
on everything.
Got its own
Apple
little app.
Podcasts, Spotify.
I
Yeah,
watch it on
I
YouTube.
I think even the video is on Spotify now, just like Joe Rogan.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
It's
we're a big
pretty
deal.
fancy.
Yeah, I think even the video's on Spotify.
Baked would say boomer.
Yeah, come on, Boomer. That's like all the major platforms. You just had to look.
What?
Requires effort.
We're on Stitcher. We're on iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Makes me feel like a boomer. I don't even know what half that shit is, man.
Yeah, I just go to YouTube. And
Yeah, I watch it on
Well,
YouTube.
We're on YouTube also.
I'm learning YouTube is the new boomer tool.
it is.
Right.
And if you have YouTube Premium, you
Because-
get YouTube Music.
I find these boomer types that only use YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
have
watch
YouTube
anything
Music
else
now.
but YouTube.
I feel singled out and tagged.
Netflix.
Oh, I didn't even think of you. I didn't know that. You just let me know.
I'm not even
Yeah.
fucking old, and I go
But
to
you,
YouTube.
yeah, you already know. You're
I
a
know what
boomer.
you're talking about.
He goes, I'm not a boomer. I listen to Mac Miller.
That's right. Hey, shout out. You know what? I did nothing but listen to that dude yesterday all day long. It was his birthday. He would have been 30 and shit.
That's why
Oh.
I kept
Just
seeing
sat
stuff for him.
there
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All
See,
day.
you just got a little effort, a little plug in. That's okay.
Nice.
So,
Yep, yep.
no, man. It's
Mac is great, but it's so funny that
It's- that was one of my classic
go-to
lines for you
defense
guys.
That he wasn't a boomer, was that he listens to Mac Miller.
Yeah, like that's under the
Y'all never
law.
forgot
That
that,
is
did you?
how it works.
never forgot. You already know.
That's his get out of jail free card.
Mhm.
Yeah. Dan's like,
Hey, man.
What's
Dan's
going on
over there like,
with
I only know how to use YouTube,
If,
so I don't even know how to listen to Mac Miller.
if
So
I'm
I'm
a,
stuck being a boomer.
you know what? If I'm a boomer, I'm one of the cooler ones. You'll grant me that.
Oh yeah, I'll grant you that for sure.
There
They're
you
definitely a level of boomers. I hang out with I told
Echelons.
I told Spartan he's half boomer. He's half boomer. He's evolving into one. He's like what 40 something, and it's that generation that
Is it
like
is it a
is
number
part
thing or is
boomer,
it a
but they're also
mentality?
part millennial.
Boomer is the utmost compliment. Is that what you're saying?
I wouldn't say it's a compliment. It's just mere a
fucking
label.
prestigious.
It can be neutral, we'll say.
Okay.
It's just a descriptor for us to know, like, yeah, they're gonna ask you how to use this phone or whatever device.
Thank you, Scott.
Like,
Cheers.
yeah.
There you go, man.
What a nice comment.
What? That's so
Yeah.
nice of them.
Come hang out with him.
Yeah, you got to meet him in real life. You know what I mean?
I'm just as fucking cornball in real life as I am on screen, guys.
That is a
that's the
good
real
point.
shit.
Like when
You know,
you know, you guys were talking about people fanboying and stuff. When you come and meet us in person, we're the same people. Like this is all the
This
same.
is it.
Nobody's putting it on for the
they
indie
smoke
shows.
a lot of weed.
We smoke a lot.
Yeah,
and-
bring your
Yeah.
smoking face
Yeah.
if you're ready.
For
Yeah.
sure.
We'll need a drink.
And
I
bring
would
water.
like to
yeah,
wonder how many grams we smoke in a day when we're all sitting around.
Well, look at the Gettysburg every time afterwards, where you just
I
have
know,
all the
everybody
fallen
bring a
soldiers.
pocket.
50 joints.
Everybody bring a pocket scale and note the joint that they roll every time.
1 ounce joints.
Calculated at the end.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The big old raw joints.
And then whoever's house we smoke in smells like weed for like fucking
Yeah.
2 weeks afterwards.
So as soon as I get these plants moved, man, this room right here,
Oh, it's
Yeah.
on?
You know what?
It's
It's
fucking-
nice.
Yeah, we gotta break it in.
Right
I
on.
gotta break it
Yeah.
in proper. So, because I mean, like that's a door,
Hold on, let me
Like-
put you up.
And a
that's
daddy
a
right
door
here.
to the outside right there.
Okay.
Like this is,
Oh, okay.
it's a walkout basement, so that's a window.
I was going to give
Yeah.
you credit for being able to point, but you turned your chair and cheated. So you only get like half credit for that.
Yeah, see, I could have done this.
You already have practice on that door.
Yeah,
DGI, daily gram intake.
there's no such thing.
Yeah, that's just a unit of measurement.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just measuring how many grams you intake on the daily. What your integral is.
What? There's no cap.
It
to
depends
that.
if you're bankrupt or not.
Yeah.
You come hang out, you will
You're
learn.
not
you
bankrupt,
will
man. That
learn
could be a very high number. But when you're bankrupt, it might be
It's a very low
higher
number.
with that number.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come hang out. You're gonna find your DGI.
You'll find your limit. Because if you're smart, you'll start to pass on joints eventually. Not everyone does, and not everyone needs to, but some people that have needed to have turned into memes from
The only time, oh yeah, I was going to throw myself under the bus,
There's like
and I
3
will.
people
We'll
that
go
have done
to Coma.
Yeah, it
Guys.
gets worse than that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I've given
Coma
myself-
Guy.
My only time paranoia was at Old Man's one time when I don't know who the fuck brought it, man, but it was like, woo wee. So that was really a good experience for me because, you know, whether I believed it or not, I got to try CBD isolate, and that shit calmed that motherfucker right off. Like,
You smoked my Crescendo and you smoked Red's GDP, I think. And both of them have like a really crazy terp profile, and that's what we were
yeah,
definitely.
it was like, what the fuck, man?
A
Yeah,
fucking a left and then a right.
Yeah, exactly.
Body blow.
Just spinning.
But yeah, the CBD isolate, I keep it in my bag, like my go
Mhm.
bag. So if anyone ever gets there, I can give
Yeah.
them some.
That was like
And-
reminds me of the morning. That morning we were over there was like a humongous fucking snowstorm, and that's the day that fucking I got that gun, that whole fucking get off my property
Run off.
caper thing. Yeah,
Oh man, that was funny.
yeah.
That was a good story.
Scobo almost got.
Almost got yeah.
Yeah.
Out there in fucking militia country. Yeah, man, it's exciting.
Around out
It totally
there.
is militia country, man.
Yeah, there's some sketchy spots in the middle of nowhere, Michigan.
True
The
that.
joke was on him because I'm just an old stoner and I didn't get real fucking nervous around the gun bit, so it's good.
I'll be
No
taking
work.
that
I'm
tree
just
out.
trying to go smoke a joint, man. Let me get out of here.
I'm just trying to get fucking high, maybe. Who are you looking for? Old man. Well, what's his real name? Well, we were in a punk group together in the early 90s, and I fucking, dude, I don't know, man. We're just having this like reunion get together. Well, I've lived here for, I don't know, some fucking odd number of years. I know everybody. And apparently you don't. The joke's on you because it was like 3 doors down.
I've been to his place on like coming both directions, so I can see where it's very you just never know where it's gonna end you up out there. So
And it's on a fast road.
yeah,
Where he got his back hurt was pulling out of his driveway, got in a car accident.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, because people are doing like 60 fucking through those bends there.
Damn,
Good morning, Stoney.
Michigan people, they get it.
that's for
Tara.
sure, dude.
No, Tara, you got to become better acquainted.
I need to learn how to drive on the ice and snow. Is what I need to do.
Yeah.
What you need
my
to do,
main-
Car
Tara,
tires.
I just need a new vehicle.
Tara, you know how I learned? I was like 13 years old, and there was a 1976 Firebird, and all I did was take it in the middle of a big Kroger parking lot and just fucking cut donuts with this motherfucker until I could get a feel for it. Okay, all right. So it's just learning. Like the first thing is
There's no snow, mind you.
just get off the gas.
Counter steering and braking.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah.
The problem with braking is if the ABS thing goes out and it doesn't work because it's not working, you're fucked. So you're better off like totally increasing your distances. And
Are we talking
Tara,
about
you're kind of
left
a
foot braking?
hot footer anyway, aren't you?
I am a hot footer, so I've had to like cool my shit big time.
See, Jason says, yep, a Myers parking lot. See?
Heel
And it's
toe.
fun as shit.
Meyer.
Meyer.
What's up with people?
I once was doing
What's
donuts
up
in the
with
Meyer
people?
parking lot, and they called the police on me.
Yeah, I don't
Back-
recommend that.
Back in the early 2000s, they called the cops on me for doing a donut in the Meyer parking lot.
Why does Meyer always get the attention?
I tell you what, though, I still do it. Slide around a little bit when
Fuck yeah.
you know you're gonna slide, so that way when it happens by accident, you know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
Practice
get
your
hurt.
heel toe and left foot braking.
And then realize that assume that nobody else knows how to drive in the snow. That way all your surprises are pleasant.
Well, yeah. Assume that every car that's coming up can't stop, so don't pull out in front of them. You know, stuff like that, and then you'll be just fine.
Be ready to veer off.
Take your time. Leave early.
Be a defensive driver.
Get good tires.
Snow
Yes.
tires help a ton.
They're
If you have a
huge.
front-wheel drive car.
Even just good tires. Tires that have good tread, not just worn ass tires. People don't like to pay
Bald
attention
shit.
to their tires. And then winter gets here and they're like, I can't drive. But you have bald tires.
They've got wear bars on there.
They do. Check marks.
Can you fit a nickel in between that? No. Where it's just smooth on the edges.
Drag slicks.
Yeah, man, slicks.
Bad camber where you got to one side.
Just stanced, bro.
It's
I
called
think you
bad
might
ball joints.
Yeah, well, it's called, hey, I think you might need a front end alignment.
Just stanced out, bro.
Yeah, man.
You just don't understand.
You just don't get it.
Yeah, they don't allow chains up here. Wet blanket.
Yeah, no chains here in Michigan,
No.
as far as I know. Maybe in the UP somewhere.
I'd like to run studs. That'd be fucking badass.
It's like
Our
golf
roads
shoes.
are fucking bad enough. Imagine if they let us use chains here. Holy shit.
Just beat the fuck out of it.
They just all be dirt roads.
AJ, this show is not always on. The show is on random Saturday mornings. So
Yeah,
if you
random Saturday mornings.
random Saturday mornings, come check us out at like 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if you don't want to do that, just turn the notifications on and it'll fucking ding you.
And, you know, you can always subscribe on Instagram and check out the stories because we always usually post 24
Mhm.
hours in advance to us doing it. It's just hard to schedule us with everybody having lives and stuff.
True.
Work to be done.
That's right.
Yep, Bake's got a huge ass grow to build, and once that starts going, we'll never see him. So
No.
Lucas, you're thinking of some sort of show that Red does. If you're looking for a
Yeah, no moon phases
Hey,
here.
you do mean Polarity Science?
that's
with Behind
Polarity
the Veil that's on
Science.
Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard over on the Polarity Science channel?
Thursday nights.
Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Boom.
Definitely.
Phase
All right. See you Thursday.
Polarity
This is-
Science.
For
This is a
Polarity
show
Science.
about
At 9.
harm reduction and theogens and other good things. Things that Red didn't want to talk about on the MBGS channel and possibly get strikes.
Yeah.
Check out his new logo.
It gets deep.
I like the new time.
Oh, do you mean Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on the Polarity Science channel?
Yes, sir. I do.
What the hell happened to Skilbo? Did somebody hit him with a?
No, dude, I've been out. I'll be honest with you.
Hey, Skilbo, are we live? Are we
Are we
live?
live yet?
Are we
Ain't
live?
nobody hit your
chat?
line for me. Yeah, no, you know what it is I've been awake since and celebrated the first 420. So like it's the middle of the fucking day to me, man.
Oh, it needs a nap. Getting
I
loopy.
get
Granddad needs a nap.
20 with you guys, and then I
Right.
went back to bed for about 40 minutes. I
Exactly.
had to set my alarm because I knew Tara and Troy were coming over. So then I got.
Well, I'm
back
glad
up.
that Tara is over here hanging out with us.
Me too.
Man, I am too. We really don't get together as much as we should, but like I said, everybody's got lives, and
We're pretty
traveling.
far.
Tara,
We're 50 minutes
she's-
from him now.
she's-
So
She's usually booking down out of state. So.
yeah. Yeah, I'm usually out and about making rounds. So that's
Excuse me.
Oh,
I have one thing to
water
say.
hole.
I have one thing to say to Dio, and that's yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That's string pull number one.
There's a snake in your boot.
Yeah, man. Well, I
been
think
a
I
Really
got time to
enjoyed
roll
this
one more
Wake and
joint.
Bake with you guys.
Definitely baked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm glad we were able to all get here today.
I know.
It's
You guys are
hotter in
baked
this
over
room
there?
than I would like it to be because of these plants. I tailor it to them. I'm sweating a little.
What
bit.
does that mean in Michigan?
You're wearing a sweatshirt.
I
what's
know,
the
it's a-
temp?
It's a regret. But in here, it's like 80.
Holy moly, that
Take
is
your
hot.
shirt off.
Open
No,
a
you
window.
don't want that. Not on
Let's
this
get those
show.
Blazy Susan eyes too.
Crack a window.
Dude, we'll get so many more viewers. Our audience is 96 point something% male. So just imagine.
0.4%.
Just imagine.
No, that's 4%.
Oh, 99.6.
He's a welder, not a mathematician,
Yeah, dude,
guys.
I don't do.
Fuck.
It wasn't 90. No, I'm dyslexic as fuck. Not 99.6. 94.
0.4%.
I'll save you. I'll save you.
Yeah, 4%.
There
Lady.
you go.
Oh,
Look
she
at that.
wants us to take it off. This isn't that
Do
kind
it-
of
do
show,
it for Blue
goddess.
Kiss. There you go.
That's his.
That's some
only
late set
fans.
shit.
It's going to become the early bird show.
Here come
There we go. They're coming out the woodwork. We got them females.
See, look at them all.
There's a Tara Wilson right there. Boom.
Get out this. I got
She can
this.
be in chat now, right?
Take-
I've been in.
Damn, they're giving you shit today. Yeah.
You know
There's more
it.
than no shirt on. I was watering yesterday completely naked because I have a shower here too. I came
I'm
out
so
of the
glad we
shower
found
and I
this
was
out.
watering naked.
Go to Porch Farmer OnlyFans for that one.
He has one too. He hasn't posted
Most
anything.
of your
I do.
Are you
cyclists,
subscribed? You are, aren't you?
He's my only subscriber.
He's your only fan.
I keep sending him $20 a month, and he hasn't even sent a picture yet.
I appreciate
Dude,
it.
that's how
Screenshot
you
of
don't
baby.
get famous.
It's adding up, man. Yeah, I'm ramping up production value. Don't worry.
I keep waiting for him to get that camera or whatever he's promising on there.
Yeah.
You get a
Yeah.
full of baked.
Keep
They're in
buying
stock.
stuff on his Amazon wish list.
Dude,
He hasn't
stuff's
done any of that.
expensive. It's
I mean,
all in
baked one
preparation.
sequence of camera, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's all
He
in
got it after a
preparation.
second.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking good times, man.
Been a good morning.
It is a good morning.
I think
I
Dan
like
and
these.
Troy are going to do some snowmobiling.
Oh yeah.
Man,
That'll
You
be
guys
fun.
got enough snow up there?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
It's snowing right now.
It's still coming down, too.
It's snowing right now.
I might
Oh,
get snow
yeah.
Sunday and Monday.
That sounds
Yeah,
like
we've
fun. I
got
wish I
snow
was
every
doing
day in
that.
our forecast this week coming up. So,
But I don't plan on driving, especially to drive to snow.
Well, what are you gonna do, Tara?
hang out with Trish.
Okay, there you go.
Are you guys baking cookies?
No,
Getting baked, eating cookies.
Getting
Yeah.
baked?
we'll just hang
No,
out.
no fucking cookies. Just dabs and hanging
just
out.
got
Look
cookies
look
on
at
the
the
side.
utter disappointment on Dan and Troy's face.
There won't
that
be
They're not gonna come home after snowmobiling to
Mm-hmm.
some fresh cookies.
We were
No,
lied to.
no, I'm
It
good.
looked like they contemplated that, like, oh shit, we're not gonna get cookies.
You got to get cookies on the way back.
I'm gonna take Troy out in God's country.
Uh-oh.
Can you snowmobile into town?
Yeah,
Is that like Deliverance?
They got like snowmobile areas.
Yeah.
and drive around
Everywhere.
to the gas
Walk
station.
out there.
Everywhere you can go, pretty much.
Well,
They
they
do
don't plow the roads.
Yeah, they plow the road.
Yeah.
They're on the side of the road.
Side.
So
Sure,
you
Sacred
just go on the
Garden.
side. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Okay.
But
a
there's
very nice
actually
You got to
town.
hit your snowmobile when you get to
there's
town.
actually
I
trails.
like that Sacred Garden.
They
Yeah.
groom, believe it or not, that
Yeah,
actually for snowmobiles, we
because you
pay-
guys have so
we-
many.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the state of Michigan, we pay a $52 fee to ride these trails.
And some of these trails lead to pubs and restaurants and
Yeah,
places
they're-
to eat,
That's cool.
There's hundreds and
fishing
thousands
holes.
of
and-
miles.
Very
of it.
cool.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take him out on the
Can't
tank
wait.
trails.
All right.
That's where the military trains up here, so a little bit off the
Oh
beach.
shit, Gummo's at Lake St. Clair.
Yeah, he's gonna be riding
I know right where that's at.
Articat F800, so he's gonna have some fun.
You gonna go 112, Troy?
No.
No,
No.
I hope
About
not.
55.
Crank it up,
55.
Troy.
No, we're just gonna cruise, have some fun.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take her easy, take her nice and slow, and
It's
follow
cool.
Dan's lead.
Yeah.
So, Dan, you got to go fast.
Nah.
I do bursts,
Yeah,
burst of energy.
No, I get it. I don't go crazy when I ride anymore either. Got to go to work.
Especially
No.
new areas.
Yeah,
you're
it's a
getting
little
into. I don't
ruddy.
wanna-
There's it's a tank trail, so it can be kind of ruddy. But
Yeah.
it's cool, beautiful. See deer and shit. Good times.
I actually saw an eagle on our way to Dan's this morning. That was super cool. So
Hell yeah.
we actually saw some deer too that almost ran out in front of
Yeah.
us, but thankfully they didn't.
They
but-
turned around and thought better
Oh,
of crossing the road. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
There's
They're getting
3.
smarter, I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were super cool. They were like, "Yeah, no, we're going back."
It's scary around here with the deer.
You can only live here so long and not hit a deer. I'm sure it's the only time until you do. But
Yeah.
knock on wood, yeah.
Yeah, there's usually like
I've
5
done
of
it.
them in my yard every evening.
I had to dodge the deer yesterday. No problem.
Fucking swerve.
Yep. I was involved in the shooting of the video of Baked doing the guns.
You should bring that video back up for people that didn't catch it live the first
Yeah,
time.
one more time
That made my day.
for
Actually,
everybody that missed it.
I needed that.
Oh, here he comes with
You know what we
the-
should do is Abolished mentioned
Live action.
earlier. He said that he needs to clip that and use that for your
the
intro.
intro. Yeah,
And I think we can get enough people to say that's a good idea.
I agree.
it's probably already got it
I think
done.
so.
Yep.
Okay, share.
I'll do one
share.
shirtless for my OnlyFans.
Yes.
There we go.
Boom. Boom. Fucking slaying them.
Aw.
And I did it in
Dude.
slow mo because everything's better in slow mo.
Definitely.
Baked is the best.
We love you, babe.
Amazing. Amazing.
Absolutely love you.
Fun stuff.
The
Well,
Only fan.
OnlyFans. Ooh.com. I'm about to go
fucking
see if
great,
that's
man.
taken.
That is awesome.
That's funny.
That's a good one.
Greatest
Ah.
thing ever.
100%. Love it.
Well, join us tomorrow night with the guys from CLTV. We're very excited to have them on. We'll be live at 9 p.m. And then Monday, we'll have a late sesh at 11.
This is like Freaky Friday.
What?
That's one of my 8 lines. That's line 6 and 7. Come on, man.
Hold the string
Holes in
again.
the string here.
Who
Jesus.
the fuck's back here tugging?
It's 20 or 8 lines.
Yeah, man.
People in live chat, they get that. Joke.
Pornhub.
Oh, goodness.
So now you got options. Renee.
That's pretty funny.
Yep, onlyfans.com was taken.
Was that one of your .coms you were trying to buy?
Unbelievable.
I like to, yeah, I'd secure that. Because then one day OnlyFans is going to be like,
So
hey,
now
we
it's-
need that.
What
So
about
we're gonna introduce baked fans?
Pornhub, that would be top-notch porn.
Baked
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty good.
yeah.
That's the link for all of
Like,
this.
weed out all the crap you don't need to watch.
Like his link tree.
What would that be?
Yeah.
We're going to weed out Porch Farmers clone gagging.
Okay.
We'll talk about
Stuff
it
like
later.
that. That's just like, what is that doing here?
What Spartan's up?
Spartan.
Spartan show's over in 1 minute.
It's only
guys.
11 o'clock.
Good morning, Spartan. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Click real
He
quick and
operates
join.
like a teenager.
What's up, buddy?
There's like an
Here's
whole
a
10
thumbs up.
seconds left. Isn't this
Isn't
thing
this
over
thing
yet? No, we're
over
still
yet?
eating that dead